Hello? Hi. Awesome. Hold on 1 second before I throw my fucking phone off the wall. Sorry. For fuck's sake. Because it couldn't. Ugh! Alright, I know you guys can see that. Okay. I don't know. This. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Okay. So I'm going to use this real quick to my cell phone. And then I will bounce back on my laptop when I come back inside. It's the worst because StreamYard has an app for guests, but not for users. So when you go on your iPhone, you have to use it from like Safari, if that makes sense. Um, why is my phone going off? Okay, it's not that. It's just imagination. All right. So I was at my front door when I was originally talking to you guys saying, holy crap, I can't believe how much it's covered. Like since when I first got up and looked. Ah! Holy shit! Dude, it's going so fast. Are you guys seeing this? Insane. Oh my god, it's almost covered. It keeps dropping lower and lower though, and I can see it like almost perfectly from my front balcony. But if it keeps like dropping, I'm gonna have to like walk a little bit, but that which is fine. I don't mind doing that. It's just freaking cold out. So, how is everybody's day so far? It's a little early than usual, but haven't been really sleeping much anyways. I was gonna maybe put some tea on, but I think I'm gonna wait. I might wait a little bit and go to Starbucks. All right, you guys can still hear me, right? I think you can. I know I need a coffee too. Good. Sorry to be such a pain. Oh, I have to tell you guys something. That's what I was going to announce when I saw somebody say, like, oh my God, it's starting to, like, it's definitely starting. It's definitely starting. Oh my God. Well, I mean, it's been started, but you know what I mean? Like, what we're all waiting for. This reminds me of when, do you remember the movie Dennis the Menace? They all go to Mr. Wilson's for the reveal of that flower that only blooms at like once every I couldn't even tell you. I haven't seen the movie in so long, but I used to know every fucking word to it. It's like every 20 years, and then but it's on like a certain night, and they all go out and they're looking at the flower, and it takes like 3 seconds, and of course Dennis ruins Mr. Wilson's whole moment. Hold on 1 second, I should have some water. Sure. And my weaknesses that I can't do. And the stars remind us that the past is real. What does the DAC board say? The DAC board says that it is 16 degrees out, but it feels like 26, that we have a waxing gibbous moon. And the quote of the day is, how to get more opportunity, create more opportunity for others. And then it says Vitale House. It says 5:36 or 5:37, Tuesday, March 3rd. And then it says, you look great. Looking at the rest of the stuff. It's just crazy. I can't believe it's daylight savings this weekend. Oh, see, it already dropped. Ugh. We're going walking, folks. Damn my heart. Oh, I should get a joint, huh? That would be a good idea. I can't help you fix yourself, but at least I can say I tried. That one's empty. Got one in my pocket just in case. Just in case I'm feeling, what's the word? All right. Let's take this walk, in the words of the one and only Ray from Dallas. I have my lunar shades on too. Sorry, my lunar eclipse shades. Do I look like an Eskimo? Wait, I can say that, right? I can say that? I think I can say that. I mean, look at the jacket. Jesus Christ. What else would I fucking look like? Can't help you fix yourself. Ooh, oh my goodness. Holy shit. Oh, I'm gonna turn the camera around. It's not gonna do any justice, but yeah, look at this. Jesus, like, yeah, that does it absolutely no justice. None whatsoever. So you have to look at my ugly mug, sorry. But we can watch this together. How's that? Thank you. Oh, okay. Dizzy, thank you. That way I don't get. Oh, wait, this might be a good time to announce it. Should I put my ugly face on camera while I do it? Oh, wait, I'm already on camera. My bad. So I woke up this morning to seeing that I had been approved to be monetized. So I'm very proud of myself. And I don't want to get into it, but if you're on my socials or if you follow me, you've probably already seen that I lost a significant family member this past weekend suddenly. So it's been really, really fucking hard around these parts. And I said, I don't want to cry on stream and I'm over it. But this week we will talk about that if we don't talk about it later today. This is the first day we've woken up not crying, so there's that. Um, but yeah, not just a significant family member in my life, but in my household, and somebody that I was with, every day for the last 14 years. So it's tough. It's really tough right now. Um, my heart just breaks for my husband and my daughter and, um, their family as well. But he was a significant part of my life, and I'll miss him a lot. This was something that he he asked me. He was actually like he was going around like telling like his family members out of state or whatever that you know that I had like my own show and stuff, and obviously I highly doubt that they knew what he was talking about, but um yeah, he was proud of me and he was excited about it, which he like like seeing like that I had new subscribers or like my view count, and he'd ask me every day like how it was going, and half the time you'd hear me yelling at him anyways in the background. And I'd have to be like, hey, I'm going live in an hour, or hey, I'm going live in 5 minutes. So just so you know, like, I'll be downstairs, because then you'd hear him coming down and making 8 cups of coffee. But yeah, yeah, he was the best. And like I said, I've lived with him. So he's lived with us the last 14 years. He moved in with us after my mother-in-law passed away in 2013. I'm like gonna quit smoking cigarettes in honor, not in honor, but for him, because we have both said we were going to do it together a million times, and we did for a while. Um, but yeah, I have to. It's a nasty fucking habit, anyways. But dude, look at the sky in Boston right now. Even on my little ass phone, like not little ass phone, but like it's like never that blue. I feel like, and even like you can see the sunset trying to come in behind me. All right, is everybody watching this? Tracy V, my girl, listen. I got a short clip sent to me the other day, where your name was being mentioned on somebody's fucking live show as they were crashing out. I don't know if you saw it yet, but I'm pretty sure you did. But all I did was put the emoji, like the fucking mind blowing emoji, and I was just like, what is happening? Oh, everyone's fucking crazy. All right, it's 5:43, and it's like getting pink, and like, oh my god, you literally can't. Like when I call them when it's a crescent, we always say it's a toenail. It's just something it's so fucking gross, but it's just always something that we've called it in my family. And now it doesn't even look like a toenail. It's not even enough room for a toenail. I like feel like I'm like watching it like get covered. It's insane. I still don't. I've like looked it up and I've read about it, but I still don't understand the concept of what we're actually like seeing right now. As far as obsessed as I am with the moon, like I don't understand like what's in front of what causing this to look like the moon is being eaten by a mysterious little circle that's then gonna turn red. Do you know what I'm saying? I know I sound so crazy right now. I'm sorry. I think I'm like I just used the word delirious with, I mean, Deb just used that word with me. No, it's okay. I'm suffering from delirium too these last couple of days. Oh, Diane, how are you, lovey? Good to see you here. Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing all right. I can't, I'm definitely facing west. Um, I'm almost positive I'm facing west. God's thumbnail. That's a really good one, actually. It's looking more like a Erica thumbnail because I hit them off right now. You can't see it in Pennsylvania, really? Yeah, I know. I have like, I feel like about like 10 feet. It looks like I have until I'm not going to be able to see it, but I think I'm going to get away with it. The people on the highway that are driving, I guess it would be 93 north, are getting a nice show right now. Yeah, so if I'm driving north and I look out to my left, that would be west. So yeah, I was right. Holy shit, I was right. Would you look at that? Good morning. Thank you. I was very proud of myself. Oh, wait a minute. What is that? Oh, Asian butterfly. Congratulations on Montessori Hip. Thank you so much. That's my first one ever. I have to screenshot it. Sorry. It's like a piece of the We Got Questions history. Yes, memberships will be available later on. I have to I've already scanned my freaking ID. I think that was for maybe just for Google, but now I have to do it. I mean, I'm sorry, for YouTube, or now I have to do it for Google. So I just have to set something up, and membership should be available. I'll figure it out, and we'll go from there. But I'm very proud of myself, and I will be able. Yes, yeah, I think it's AdSense. Which again, like I've always like I agree with Aiden when he talks about like how much they take, and like it's like you're kind of working for Google at that point. So I figure, I'll keep up everything else and we can go from there. But I'm just working on, buying some new stuff and just to be able to produce better videos and stuff. But we'll go from there. I'm not, I've never been worried about that before, but it's greatly appreciated and it helps everything I'm doing right now. Yeah, 30% sex. I honestly haven't even read the the actual like little print yet either. So we'll go from there. Oh my God. So God's thumbnail is getting smaller and smaller now. God's thumbnail. Hmm. The tree has officially ruined my view. Oh, Lunar, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know it'll be nice for definitely. Definitely. I gotta put my hands in my pocket. My fingers are cold because I didn't bring any gloves like a jerk. All right, 5:48, 5:48. Here we go. A couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. Couple more minutes. Big boy no sent in a super chat. Sorry for your loss, Eric. I love you guys. Congrats on getting monetized. Tell Tony I'm thinking of him. Big boy. I don't know who that is, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And you evidently know my family, if that's the name you're using. So I don't know who that is, but you're the best, and I appreciate you. I'm sure I'll find out. All right. I'm gonna walk back to my house. You guys are gonna come with me. And oh, I thought I dropped my joint. That would have been awful. Do I have time to walk back? I think I have time to walk back. But I don't know. Let's see. See if I can make it. Because it said 6:04 was gonna be the what's it called? Like the time of the whole like red and crimson and orangey blood moon. So it oh God, I can't. I gotta run. Hold on. I'm gonna run. Gonna run. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. Sorry, you're gonna be blinded for a second. What? My sunnies, there they are. I was looking for these. Okay, 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 okay. My fingies are so cold. Can't help you fix yourself, but at least I can say I tried. Sorry, but I gotta move on with my own life. sorry if that sounded gross. I have blow my nose. I'm sorry, but I gotta move on. Oh, Mama. Thank you so much. You're the best. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate you. My girl. Thank you, Dina. Okay. What did I have here? All right, let's go. We're going back out. Wait. Do I have my... Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Does anyone remember MySpace? My best friend who passed away recently used to have that song that Erica was singing called Skies. Well, that's a nice little sign. Oh, oh. It's a very thin little fingernail right now. It's like orangey yellow. I think whoever said that was right. It's probably going to turn red the minute the sun starts popping, which is coming up right behind me. Sleet. Ugh. Where's that? I don't think we have any weather coming in today. Let me double check. Yeah, are you're shitting me. It's supposed to snow today? I didn't know that. Holy shit. Overnight too. Son of a gun. What's this weekend look like? We have the services on Saturday. It says what's today? Tuesday. It's snow later today, and then it looks like kind of like sleet and rain. It's gonna go up to 48 tomorrow, then 40, 40, rain, rain, rain. That sucks. I didn't even know it was supposed to snow later today. Oops. Okay, let's see. Ready? So, and then watch. We were watching and back camera. Like, see? It's back there. It's like a little slit behind the highway. I can't see it, but I can see it. D. Johns, thank you for the $5. I appreciate you. J-Rag, congratulations. Get that bag. Thank you, J-Rag. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, let's see. I can see it. It's definitely the little slither that it is being shown is it's light out where you are dark here. It's light out dark here. Eastern, yes, we're Eastern. Oh, I'm like standing here like do 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 do. I have like just thin little trees, but I can still see it really good. Oh, I hope my friend Sean lives up on the hill, and he can like walk right out back of his house and see it. Oh, you guys are looking down. My bad. There I am. Um, but I don't know if he's gonna be able to see it now. I kind of feel bad. Creepy, just looking at me. I know. Sorry. I know. I know. I know. Imagine this is all the snow that's still here. Sucks. That is a that is 93 north and south that's the highway. that looks like it's really far from me right now, but it's really not. Um, it's crazy that I can come out my back door and see when traffic is at a standstill or not. But yeah. Oh my gosh, it's almost gone. You're not even gonna, are we even gonna be able to see it? I'm gonna be so mad if I got up this early. I haven't slept like a full, like, 4 straight hours in the past 4 nights, so. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. And when I was reading how it said, like, you're only gonna be able to view it, it said something like, you know how it's like, it goes into a certain phase and then it's like in totality and then it finishes totality. And it said like 9:23 a.m. And I was like, why is it gonna be out? But then I'm like, well, you see the moon. Sometimes I see the moon all day. So maybe I know. I'm about to do it. I have 10 minutes to decide if I'm gonna drive and see it. Crystal, do it. Well, go outside first and see if you have clear skies. Because if you drive 10 minutes, you're still going to probably have the same skies. So make sure you're there. How many people we have watching? I can't see. It did say, but now it won't say. Yeah, I'm like, I can literally just see the tip of the fingernail, barely now. And it said like 6:04 would be the time of the red and crimson colored hues. I'm like, I don't want to even like move because I don't want to lose sight of it. Oh, I've lost sight of it. Oh shit. I'm telling you right now, if I just watch this whole thing get covered and it's too cloudy to be see the red, I might I might scream just a little bit. Not at you guys, just in general. Just a smidge. Nothing crazy. Ugh. 81. Cool. Thank you for being here. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I was kind of last minute. I decided, honestly, I wasn't sure if I am even ready to come on and talk. And like I said, I don't know if I can even talk about what's going on without getting emotional. So I don't really want to get too far into it, but I've lost sight. I've officially, sight has been lost. Sight has officially been lost. What's the term? Like, uh, mayday, mayday, sight has been lost. I'm like so irritated right now. I wish I had a roof I could climb up. Yeah, considering it, but wolf. Guys, I'm so mad right now. If I just watched that whole thing be covered to not be able to see it turn red, I'll be highly upset. Oh, you mean like as far as like the morning goes, like how bright it is? Yeah. Well, I mean, this weekend's going to be daylight savings, and I feel like it inches to getting brighter and brighter a little bit later so it can stay brighter later. Yeah, I'm sure you could friggin' go on the NASA website and they're probably showing it in a live feed from a clear sighting. I'm so irritated right now. I can't see anything. Mm. I don't want to give up yet. Do 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 do. Florida's still dark here. Started looking at pics at 4:45. I can see the red if I zoom in on my telescope. Oh, telephone. I was like, telescope? Well, excuse me. Oh, let's get my neighbor. Hello. Good morning. I'm just watching the moon set. Just scared the shit out of my neighbor. Oh, shit. I have this big obnoxious hoodie on, and I mean hood on. So like my peripherals all fucked up. I got this big fur thing. All I hear is like the door open behind me, and she's like, "Hello." I'm like, "Oh, sorry." Okay, I'm telling you right now, if it falls behind the fucking bridge and turns red, I'm gonna freak out. I just want to see a little hint of it. Okay, I don't care if I get to see the whole goddamn thing. It's Erica, GURL 147, I think. And don't fuck with me with the GURL. I made it in like 2009. Do 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 do. Fuck off. Do, ba, do, ba, do, ba, do, ba, do, ba, do, ba, do. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna end up getting at 420. Excuse me. I can still see past the bridge though a little bit, so I'm hoping I can get a little bit of the hint of redness, like, you know, before it completely sets, but I'm fucking annoyed right now. How is it still black in Pennsylvania and in New York? That's what I don't get. That's what's weird. Well, is New York south? It might be. I feel like I always think New York's west of us. It is, but like, I don't know. Whatever. Let's smoke a funny cigarette while we wait. I'm not waiting long. If I can't see it, I can't see it. I don't think I can see it. I mean, I give myself A for effort, and we tried. That's all I can say that matters. We tried. Well, my creepy neighbors just walked by. Good morning. It's funny because there's like a pink hue going over the blue where like the moon just fell, like just sat, kind of like just where it's set. And but there's like a pink hue in the middle, then it goes blue again. Yeah, I'll show you. Like, see? So the sun just set over there, but see how it's like blue, pink, then blue, and there's a line across the sky, but nothing's flown by. I thought that was funny. Yeah, I can't see it. Me and the moon are officially in a fight. until I state otherwise. But we're officially in a fight. Just so you know. It does look like cotton candy, huh? It's crazy. Like the sun's coming up behind me. Do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-do. Ba-do-ba-do-ba-do-ba-bum. Do-do-do-do-do. Smell the snow. Think we don't get to see it, guys. It's definitely out west, but I've never, ever in my life wished to be driving on the pike at this moment, and here I am. I was waiting for the fucking moon. It's set behind the highway where you're not gonna be able to see it. It literally just it like dropped behind the highway. There's nothing. I said, all right, I'll wait till 6:04. It's 6:07. I'm walking back. I was like, I don't like that. That's like 6:30. Yeah, no. 6:04, they said it was going to be like the reddest, but now, nope. Yeah, we got nothing. I said, I've never once wanted to be driving on like the Mass Pike, and now I wish I was. Right. But yeah, there's that. That's it. I'm going back to bed. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're getting through. It sucks, but what are you going to do? It's tough. It was so sudden. They went to work at his cousin's house on Saturday, and Anthony was putting up the smoke detectors, and it just went shit from there. So, yeah, crazy. He was going to be 70, but you would have never known it looking at him, you know? Yeah, yeah, yeah. He looks better than some 55-year-olds out on Main Street. I'll see you later. Thank you. I'll see you later. Have a good day. Be safe. What's up, kid? How are ya? Trying to see that fucking blood moon. It's already gone. What's up, kid? Sorry, I didn't realize how many of my neighbors would be out this early. No, wait, visible to us? Who's us? Because it ain't going to be visible to me. It already dropped. There's no way it's going to be visible. What do you... Sorry, what neighborhood is she talking about? Because, oh, what... Yeah. I'm going to have to go look at it on TV because my fingers are about to fall off. I'm annoyed. I don't think my neighbor knew I was live, so he was like, I'm sorry for your loss. He saw my father-in-law all the time, obviously. Bye, J-Red. Have a good day. Enjoy your nap. Thank you for your support. All right, let's go back inside. Let's go inside. Hey. I'm so sad about this. I really am. I'm so sad. Boy, it sucks. Freezing rain right now. What is that? If any of you get to see it, or if it's clear enough for any of you, you need to let me know. One, because I'm jealous. And, oh, shit. I'm almost done, sorry. What is in my pocket? Oh. Oops. Oh. The sky looks pretty. It looks really pretty. Fuck. Ugh. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Have a great day, Jax. Yeah, I think the sun fucked it up, guys. Well, not fucked it up, but messed it up in a sense where, like, if it's setting, I know my hair looks crazy. I don't want to talk about it. Shut my front door. All right, let me hop on my laptop. Hold on one second. Beeps. This. Okay, let's go sit down. Oh my god, my fingers are like ready to. I can't believe how cold they are. No, I know it's like a whole like ordeal and process and stuff like that. I just you can't see it from where I am. It sucks. If I had like something to go stand, like maybe something high, but even still, like it's from the city, you can't see it. I'm posting on your X. Okay. Where are you? Let me see. All right, can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you guys let me know if you can hear me? Hi, Kim. Good morning. How are you? It's half black, half red, orange. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm so jealous. We can't see it. Sucks. Sorry, I'm just trying to warm up before I put you back on screen. Ugh. Whereabouts are you guys? Good morning, Lisa. Yes, I actually have some shea butter. um, I don't use it all the time, but I have been recently. My dry skin's actually doing a lot better. My hands don't get really dry. Mostly, I shouldn't say that. Actually, they do because of work. So I wash my hands so much, but um, I can usually, pretty. They're not too bad as far as, or as bad as they could be. And my face, thankfully, is getting better. Um, I don't this. I'm telling you right now, this winter like killed my chin. I don't know if it's because like another year closer to 40 or what, but holy shit. And again, like I've never had acne. I've never, by the grace of God, had to deal with like any, significant or major skin issues. All right, you guys are like fucking bugging me out. I'm like about to run down. I'm gonna run back down there for nothing. I know I am, but God, good morning. Sun's just coming up in New York. Look like it's gonna be a great day. Good morning, my love. Sorry for. Hi, babe. Thank you. Who said they can see it? And it's like orange. And where are you? And which way are you looking? Ugh. Who's Ajira Amethyst? I hope I said that right. Sorry if I messed it up. Where are you? Come back. I'm 44. I'll leave some snacks and a joint at the top. Do I know who you are? That's funny. I'm not even gonna say your name. I'm not. I don't want to read that comment out loud, but I have to know who you are. Yes, I'm an 87 baby. February 87. February 22nd. Oh, Arizona? God bless you, honey. I wish I was there right now. Very jealous. Good morning, Janine. How are you? I'm in Weymouth and can't see the moon. I'm in Charlestown and can't see the moon, Cheryl. I'm very upset about it. I watched it go down, 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 and then awesome. Lulu, I hope you're enjoying it. Excuse me, hold on. Oh, it's still nighttime, duh. Duh. So that's kind of what fucked us then, right? It was happening around our sunrise then. That's the biggest problem. Hold on. Motherfucker, I watched the whole thing. It fell behind the highway, and right as it was supposed to turn fucking red, it was out of sight. And I decided to do it live on my YouTube. So I'm like, people are commenting. And they're like, we can see it. I'm like, oh, you lucky bastards. I'm so jealous. So I don't know, but I don't think you're going to be able to see it. And I'm really pissed. But I love you. I hope you have a good day. And I hope you can go back to bed before work, or if you have work. Sorry, I just wanted to text my friend back. I tried that on the 8th floor of the garage at Tufts, then walked to 93, heading back. Disappointed. I'm sorry, Diane. I had such high hopes for us. I bet the weather is beautiful. I'm jealous. That's where I'd like to be right now, Scottsdale, Arizona. Oh, I'd just like to be anywhere but here right now, to be honest with you. I just saw the moon rise, and it was just a full. Oh, I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. I'm in Maine now, but gotta get out of Mass. But yeah, I'm way up in Maine now. Had to get out of Mass. Yeah, Lisa, I think that's probably gonna be our next move. Oh well, Linda Lou the Sioux. I'm extremely jealous of that. I would rather be uh with you actually instead of in Scottsdale. I mean, I would rather be in, Scottsdale obviously, but I'm saying like um hi, good morning. Um I would absolutely love to be there. Most likely just taste testing the biscuits, but making them would be fun too. I don't even know if I've had any mods in here this morning. I don't, all my mods are in bed still. Yeah, there hasn't been any mods, thankfully. Oh, wait, who's there? Oh, Cheryl with an S was here. Okay, I saw her. I didn't see all the comments, obviously. Um, I just scrolled back to a couple of comments. It says, my cat keeps laying on the front of my phone. Hell, I can't even see you on my phone, the damn cat. Morning, Gail. I got biscuits, croissants, chocolate croissants, and 2 caramel cakes that I've got to get done this morning. Oh, damn, girl. Well, I am glad that I could be your form of background music to help you get through those tasks, because that is a lot of work. I would like to see some pictures someday. That's not an easy job, and you create beautiful things to make people literally happy. That's literally your job, which I think people probably don't look at like I do, but that's literally what you do. Like, why does anybody go get a croissant? Yeah, because they're hungry, but because they taste good and they know they like a croissant. So that's what they want to get. Hi, Erica. Cloudy per usual in Seattle. Past my bedtime. Wait, what time is it in Seattle? Oh. So if we're 6 hours behind, but are you that far behind? No, you're only like 3 hours behind, right? So it's 3:30. So it's past. Oh, so you haven't gone to bed yet? Okay, I get it. All right. You see, guys. Sorry, it just takes me a minute sometimes. Mhm. I went to go outside, but it must be behind all the tall buildings. Girl, behind 93. Shitheads. I'm so mad. um, it needed to happen at sunrise so the sun can pass directly behind. Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. But see, that's what I'm saying. So like, our sunrise isn't the same as say Scottsdale's, right? But it's still happening, right? So Scottsdale gets a better view because they're a couple hours behind and it's still dark out, right? That am I right there? At least that's what I'm hoping. I went up to my neighbor's porch, but no luck. Damn it. What's your YouTube live? They can see it on, like, no, you'll be able to see my big moon ass face, but not the red moon, sorry. My friend said I went up to my neighbor's porch, but no luck. So he lives in like the bottom floor of a triple decker. So he went all the way up to his triple decker, and he's up on the top of the hill in Charlestown. So like pretty much the highest point in Charlestown. Not at the top of the hill, but on its way up to the top. So he's at a pretty high point in Charlestown, and even he couldn't say it. But he said, "What's your YouTube live? They can see it on your live." And I wrote, "No, all you'll be able to see is my moon ass face." I bet if we were in Cali, it would be sick to watch right now. Bitch, no. Scottsdale. Scottsdale is where it's at. We need to go visit. Anyway, random US. One of my really good friends is on a he's always had a little bit of a travel bug, but he's on a little bit of a kick right now. He just kind of he had owned a small business that was really successful for quite a few years, but he just wanted some change and stuff like that. So he just wanted to shake things up, do things a little bit differently while he had the chance. So he's been taking the time and he's been doing a little traveling, and he's got the bug in him, a travel bug. So I'm like, we could do a little US city tour if you want. Oh, Crystal, I forgot you said that. I got a text from a friend. She told me to make, I had put a glamour shot, like a memory. My cousin posted a picture of one of my glamour shots from when we were kids on my birthday on my Facebook, and my friend told me that I needed to use it as my YouTube emoji, like when I'm gone. Like, you see right now, it's the moon. She said, this does not look like your glamour shot. And then she said, how funny is it? I thought of it the other day and added it to my cart, Dennis the Menace. See? ESP. Yes, Scottsdale and Sedona. Hell yes. Hell yes. And I want to do, there's another place too. It's not Arizona. It's Palm Springs. Sorry, I just got a text from a friend. Thank you so much. Love you too. Appreciate you reaching out. Hmm. She wrote, like, Eric, I'm so sorry. Sending you the biggest fucking hug. I'll never forget when you were there when my stepdad passed. Life isn't fair. Is a lot of the time. I hate it, but memories are what keep us going. And she wrote, or something like that. I suck at this shit. I love you, and I'm here if you need anything. I woke up to watch the fucking blood moon that I couldn't end up seeing. So there's that. I know she'll laugh at me. Alright, sorry about that, guys. As you're listening to me respond to fucking text messages. I wish I had energy. You're funny. I'm trying. Probably because I've been miserable the last couple of days. No, I'm not like, I am definitely not a morning person, but I'm not like, once I'm up, I'm kind of up, and it's like, you might as well just get going. I might take a walk, and you guys can come with me if you want to get a coffee. I could drive. That's just fucking lazy, but Palm Springs is only 3.5 hour drive from Phoenix. Yes! There's that. I love that for us. But I appreciate that, Jeannie. You could take all my energy if you'd like. Yeah, it's so good. No, you know what it is, Nanya. It's absolutely, and I always Blood Moon Trust Falls. I don't even know what that means, but I don't know why. I don't know why I think it's funny. Does that mean because you guys trusted me that I'd have the blood moon and now you're here and everyone's mad at me because it's not there? Oh God. But walking in the cold, it is you can feel it. Like you can wish I was in Palm Springs instead right now. Same, sis. Same. Oh, I think I see the moon right now. I'm in Western Mass. It's just a big orange glow ball. Well, lucky you, citizen sleuth. Aren't you lucky? Because guess what, sister? I can't see it. And I'm very upset about it. No, I'm just kidding. Uh, it fell behind 93 North. Well, it fell behind Route 93, and it's too low that we can't see it, unfortunately. But not for lack of trying, right, guys? Please back me up here. Hold on, let me share this to YouTube so people, because for some reason I don't know I don't know if it's a me thing. Maybe one of you guys can help me with that, but people are saying that they're not getting notified when I go live. But isn't that a them thing? Like it's blinding. Go hop in your car or go for a ride. Where? I can't. Girl, I love you. It is 6:30. I cannot get on the mass. I probably could get on the mass pike right now, actually. Listen, you know what? That's actually a really good fucking idea. But, but, let me stop myself before I go completely off the rails. I did tell my husband when I snuck out of bed and I gave him a smooch and I said, I'm going to shut the door. The dogs are still in bed with you. I said, I won't do. I gave him a kiss and I was like, I won't do any crazy moonchild things or something like that. He's probably like, all right, bye, just go. No, he's like, all right, I love you. I was like, I won't do any stupid moonchild things or something like that. Wild moonchild stuff. I don't even know what I said. Attempting. I gotta change the fucking title of this stupid thing. To see the blood moon live. That's what it's gonna say on Twitter now. Oh, what's this? What is this?
She kept quiet because she had all the shit she had to say about this. Why did she say from the rip from the start? She kept quiet when we were getting beat up because she had all the shit she had to say about this guy tuberculosis. Why did she say that from the jump, from the rip, from the start?
It's not tuberculosis. It's turbolicious. Get it right.
Kept quiet when we were getting beat up.
Oh, shut up, wolf. Oh, those are really pretty. Someone posted pictures. I'm gonna assume they're in Florida. KGRW. I don't want to say your name. So pretty. Wow. I know Barry's crashing out, huh? I tried. I've tried so hard. He just doesn't want to fucking hear it. Someone just answered me on Twitter and they're like, I just saw this. Sorry, I'm so rude and slow. You have no idea. I can be the worst at answering shit. I can't read these right now, so hold on one second. Hi, I opened your message, but I'm live and I can't read this right now because I'll start crying, and I don't want to cry on this live. So I love you and I appreciate you, and I will finish reading it in a little while. I just didn't want you to think I opened it and ignored you. I can't finish reading that message. I'll start crying. Sorry, stranger. Oh, right. Someone messaged me on Twitter, and you know how, like, if they're not a follower, you're not a follower. Yeah, Citizen Sleuth. That's what I'm aiming for. I just have to find the right time to do it without like stepping on toes, or, we'll figure it out. But somebody messaged me on Twitter, but you know how, like, if they don't follow you, you don't follow them. It goes into like the requests, so I don't always check those. But it says, "Sorry, stranger venting!" Exclamation. She is a psycho. Well, it says, all right, sorry, stranger venting, exclamation. Sorry, she is a psycho. I feel badly for Aiden. What a violation of privacy. I'm like, right? Oh, what the fuck? Does anybody else get fucking messages on Twitter from people constantly trying to, like, they're like fucking OnlyFans girls. It's creepy. Hi, you look like you'd be fun to text. No, bitch. And then I got a message last week that was like, hi, I need help. Can you help me get some funds back that I lost in a scam? And I said, yeah, it cost $1,000 up front. They wrote, okay, sure. I was like, fuck off, idiots. Somebody said, wait, Jim, I'm watching a replay of Jess late last night. I think she just said something happened to you. What's up? I hope you're okay. Rally your support. We ride for you. Thousands ride for you. I know the position you're in. Okay, all right. All right. Let's see. You do, K-Bell? Oh, all right. At least I'm not the only one. Randos all the time, Sarah. Love it. What you thought was the moon first is actually the sun. I love you. She's the best. That time you have noticed Randall's phone says Turbolicious. Bruh. Bruh. Oh my God. Was I live when that happened? When I noticed it? You're probably not, though. You said something about, we need to talk, none your business. Business. We need to chat. This channel, I watch Goldie the Harmony. All the simps come try and lavish her with compliments, and she rips them apart. It's great to watch. Good job, Moon. I can't wait for 2029. I woke my kids up, and thank fuck they went back to sleep. My 8-year-old was super impressed. The 15-year-old not as much. Well, Iris, I'm glad you got to see it, hun. So happy for you. No, I'm just kidding. I really am happy for you. There are 4 messages on my Twitter right now. Dude, this one fucking girl keeps messaging me, even though like I told her to fuck off, and then I've been ignoring her, and then now I keep deleting her messages, and she keeps saying like, "What's up? Is everything okay?" Girl, fuck off, bitch. What do you want? Leave me alone. God. I was live? Oh, that's funny. Oh. Dude, so I don't know if you guys remember, but like space, we were doing a space one day, and this kid Christian came up, and here she is. What's up, girl? I wasn't talking about you either. Shut up. Um, what did someone message you? I'll die if someone messaged you and was like, Erica's talking about her mods. Because that is not, I wasn't talking shit. If I was talking shit, y'all would know it. But anyways, yeah, I was like, okay, all right, like, do people want to talk? And people wanted to talk, so they kept requesting. And I was like, all right, we'll do it like one at a time, just so everybody wasn't yelling over each other. And this kid pops up, and I look at his page, it says like Africa, I think. And I'm like, hi. And he's like, hello. And I'm like, hi, who's this? Now, I think it might, I'm just assuming it's like another Karen Reed follower. I don't even know if I looked at the page and like saw that it was Africa or whatever. And he's like, hello. And I'm like, hi, what's up? Like, do you have a question? And he's like, no, I'm just seeing what's up. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, what's your name? And he's like, Christian. I was like, cool. You guys remember Christian. Somebody here has to remember Christian. Bro, he fucking messaged me the other day, and he's like, what's up, Erica? Like, you don't check in or something? He said something. I'm like, what's up, Christian? How are you? And he's like, oh, is that how you treat an old friend or something? And I'm like, an old bitch, shut up. He said something about, I don't even know what it was, but, and I was like, no, like, I'm chilling here with my husband and my dogs. And he's like, oh, you have dogs? And I was like, yeah, 2 of them. And I literally sent a picture of my husband feeding the dogs. Like, they're both sitting there, like, they just look fat as shit. And it was funny. And he's like, is that you feeding them? And I was like, no, that's my husband. He's just trying to figure out which one of us can go for first. But, yeah, funny. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me go check X. Oh, you know what? We can do it together, actually. Let me see. I just fucking carry my laptop down the street. My hands will never get cold. Twitter. I type in Twitter. It always brings me to Google, and then I have to click on the X link. Pow. Oh my god. I guarantee, I know. The pictures do it no justice. I know. I can already tell by looking. It's crazy when you can tell by looking at the picture that. Oh shit, hold on. Yeah, you can tell that looks really cool. Wow. Just for me. I'm gonna write that too. Thank you. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Ajira? I said it, and I don't think you but I don't think you. I didn't see anybody say that I was wrong in the pretty. I love it. Love it. Yeah. So that's the picture. And you can, like I said, you can tell. And then, and then my other friend here sent me. Why does it say 35 other posts? Disclaimer. There it is. There we go. Look at these ones. I don't even know where these are coming in from. Oh, down the Cape, I'm assuming. Got to be the Cape, right? Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, she sent me a video. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I'm going to say the Cape. Just the tip. Just the tip. It's beautiful. Thank you so much for sending these to me. Oh my God, look at the sky. There's God's the tip of. See, we all got to watch this together, and that was like the last fucking thing. It looks just like mine. See, you know what I don't understand is like I could see this line right here, and they have it too wherever this person is, and we can both see it from Boston. Isn't that nuts? But no plane drove by, like nothing flew by, you know? Oh my God. Look at this. Oh shit, that's crazy. It looks like an x-ray machine almost. Wild. Oops, I exited out by accident. My bad. That's my bad. That's my bad. My bad. My bad. Um, yes. So, um, wait, who's Samantha? Is that Altman I hear? What video? Why would she be in a video? Good morning, Bets. How are you? So pretty. Now look at mine. Did you send me some? Oh, you posted some, Mary? I didn't see them. Hold on, let me go back. And then I think I am gonna go. Would you guys want to come for a walk with me to get a coffee, or I'm going. I'm going back. I'm going back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going back. I honestly, not that I give a shit, but I'm like, I don't want to leave my screen up to. Like, I get nervous, like sharing my screen, even though I have nothing to hide. Like, there's really nothing. It's so funny. But I'm like, someone's gonna like pop up, and I just don't want anyone's names popping up that don't. You know what I mean? Why is she fucking? Sorry, I just clicked on. I don't even. I was trying to see what um, video Jesus was talking about in this one right here. Oh, wait a second. When somebody said pretty, Is that Altman I hear in that video? Was she talking about the fucking was she talking about the seagulls? She was. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. sorry. Me neither. Yeah. I know, me neither, Amber. Me neither. Alright. Mary B. Where are you? You sent me to fucking look at. I'm gonna kick your ass. Can't even look at it. Is that what you were telling me to look at? Oh my god. Oh. That was so. It just was not what I expected. Oh, you're silly. You're silly. Oh god, my stomach hurts from laughing now. That just was not. That was not what I expected. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh, hold on. The blood moon. She's calling it Turtle Boy's blood moon. Oh, is this the video of fucking thing? Let me see. Oh yeah, so that was after the fact because um, Jess was sending me. Oh, she sent me a video last night. Let me see. What the fuck is he taking? Are you prepared? Ooh, ritual. Just a cram. Yep. There we go. Get him some cranberry juice. Yeah, KK. No thanks. Love you, Jess, but I'm not watching that shit. It's just air pollution, like red sky in the morning. So okay, no. What is? What are we? What is? What is this? Why? What's funny about this? What am I? Oh, this fucking sick bitch. I can't even imagine what the fuck she sent me. I really can't. But let me. I want to find the video to talk about because I get ADHD and then I'll start clicking on shit and. Okay, right here. Hold on. I think it's this one.
fucking moon?
Hold on.
March 3rd. Erica's having a stream. Let's see. Okay, make sure we watch that. Oh, the moon. What's going on with the fucking moon? March 3rd. What's happening to the moon? Blood moon?
Nothing. They're just doing some construction on it.
Erica's having a stream. Let's see. Okay, make sure we
It's not even that. It's not
Oh,
funny.
the moon. What's going on with the fucking moon?
This is one of the best too.
Witchcraft in the house.
This would be Anthony. Like, don't bring the fucking Ouija board into the fucking house.
March 3rd. What's happening to the moon?
It's the Diet Coke moon. Let me see what she sent me now. Sick bitch.
I think he's horny.
I think he took a Cialis.
Jen.
Stupid asshole.
He's horny.
I think he took a Cialis.
Jen.
Probably the jinx.
I think he's horny.
I think he took a Cialis.
Two goofy assholes. All right, well, let me. I can't leave it right on that guy because I don't know who this crazy person is, but. Well, me, I'm crazy, but I'm not like talking shit. Okay. Yeah, Wareham on the water. That's nice. Oh, wait, I just liked my own repost. All right, let me. Come on, fucking slow ass fucking computer. I'm not sitting it out, sorry. It's just annoying the shit out of me. Okay, yes, the seagulls. I can't. Poor Lacey, some channel is having their people say she copied their content. What? How? I told someone about the blood yesterday. They thought that I was talking about my hair. I was like, yeah, everyone's talking about it. No shit. Who were those two ladies? That's Jess and Lacey. Lacey is criminally confident in the chat. She was Lacey. Was she like Lacey J Meeks or something? I don't know what her name was, but then fucking Altman kept blocking her in the chat. So I'll never forget that. She's like, yeah, I'm blocked. And I was like, why? And she said it like live in the chat. And like, Altman was like, yeah, bye. And I was like, I can't, like, you can't be doing that. Like, I didn't say this to Altman, but I honestly didn't realize that it was like that big of an issue. Because I think she blocked the Lacey name. But then I remember seeing Lacey in there anyways under criminally confident. So I was like, okay, if she's in the chat, whatever, she's fine. And I know that you can talk to Laura about getting unblocked, but there were so many fucking blocked people, I think, from over the years. Like, blocked, and I say, like, hidden, how you can be hidden from the channel over the years, that list is huge. And when I tell you, they give you this, like, little fucking box that you have to scroll through to find the names. So, for the most part, I'm pretty sure, like, everybody's been unblocked. Remember the Glare was talking, whoever watches the Glare was talking about, he, like, took his wrenches away, from all the mods, because I think he thought, and I don't blame him for this, but I think he thought maybe somebody was like maybe purposely like hiding people just because they didn't like him or because they had like small beef or whatever. And it's funny because I have gone in that chat. I want to say I've probably hidden like 2 or 3 people in that chat, but their name was literally like Turtle Boy Scum, and they were like calling him a rapist and all that shit, and like coming in and saying things about Will. Like, I always looked at it as like, if I hide this user and they really want to come in here and talk shit that bad, they're just going to make another email. They're just going to have to subscribe again, and they're just going to have to come in and comment again.
they're willing to. There are people that are crazy that are willing to fucking do that shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, like, so, but yeah, so I'm like, I'm not gonna like I'm not, no one, you're not getting a 30-second timeout or a 300-minute timeout for calling Aiden a bad, like, you're, no. I was just gonna say a bad word, like fucking child. And obviously, like, there are like levels to it. Like Aiden like doesn't want that happen. Like Aiden is definitely for you know, what's it called, First Amendment. You know, he doesn't want you blocking people in his chat because they call him an asshole. Like, that's not it. You know what I mean? So the fact that she was just blocking people because she didn't like them. Do you know how many people I see comments in it that I may not like, or may not like? Not a lot, but I'm saying, like, I just don't associate with them. I just ignore them. How dare you come into somebody you consider a friend's chat? He gives, and again, like, maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe I'm over, but when I get a wrench, it's because I think that channel, I think that person that runs that channel trusts me. I think that person in that channel trusts me with their livelihood, especially someone with such a big audience who's monetized. They trust me to do right by them and by their channel and by their fucking livelihood, right? So that's what I thought, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I, you know, when I got a wrench, that's what I took it as. I was honored in that sense, where, like, okay, you know, like, he trusts me, like, I'm gonna do right by him, you know what I mean? And I would never, ever in my fucking life, just like if I was down at the Karen Reed trial, just because I don't like you, I'm not gonna make it about me, because guess what? None of this is about me. You know what I mean? So just like Aiden's chat, if I didn't like somebody, guess what? I just didn't fucking acknowledge them. There are probably a multitude of people in there that don't like me. And guess what? They don't acknowledge me. I mean, there are people that, and I'm not even just saying, I'm not lying, I'm not like downing this, but there are many, there's only been, I wouldn't even say a handful of times that even people have come in there and like called me by name or like called me out or like tried to talk shit to me in Aiden's chat. It was usually just a fucking scumbag troll that none of us liked. Like, it was never anybody that had like personal beef with me. Do you know what I'm saying? Probably because they realized that that's not nor the time or the place. But like, unless you get like wildly disrespectful, I wouldn't block you either. If you just come in there and said like, oh, like, Erica's a bitch, I can't believe you're friends with her, I wouldn't delete that comment. I am a bitch. What about it? And you clearly don't know me enough because we're not friends. So, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it is what it is. Like, so, OnlyFan. Oh, wait, Randall hung up on who? Oh, guys, we need to talk about the stuff. Hold on. But anyways, so yeah, so unless you came in there like extremely like disrespecting like Aiden or Will or whoever I'm a mod for, or disrespecting like the mods, like blatantly disrespecting them, calling them up by name, or like, yeah, you're not gonna fucking stick around and call people out of their name just to be a fucking, just because you need attention for a little while because you have nothing better going on and nothing better to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you hang around in my fucking chat, you know, just to fuck off and be disrespectful and rude. You might not be saying anything. Yeah, I believe in First Amendment. You can come in here and say anything, ask me anything, but you're not going to be rude and just outright rude. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going to partake in the conversation of what's going on, and I don't give a shit if there's nothing going on, you're just not going to come in here and be a fucking asshole for no reason. But yeah, like, I think Will, I'm not 100% sure, so I'm not speaking for him. This was just my take on the whole situation. It almost felt like he maybe was under the impression that like somebody was using their wrench for power, essentially, and he had taken all of our wrenches, Will. And I remember like going in there that day, and I didn't even fucking realize. And then I was like, wait a minute. Because sometimes I'll go in under like this name, or I'll go in, you know, like I'll go in under this name, or like if I'm logged in into my husband's name, I'll log in real quick. I'm like, oh shit, and I'll have to log back out, or I'll say like, hey guys, and it'll be from the chat name. I mean, I'm sorry, from this channel's name.
and it doesn't have a wrench. So I'll go back. So I'm like, it took me a minute, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, I don't have a wrench. And he's like, yeah, Erica, sorry. Like, I'm just starting to explain that now. And I was like, oh no, like, no worries, brother. I said, I was like, no worries, brother. I go, you do what you got to do. You let me know if you need anything. And he's like, see, Erica gets it. Like, she's not fucking. No, why would I be offended? This is your channel. Like, I can understand that. But again, like, I just didn't know what was happening. But I wasn't gonna go in there and rip his fucking head off and cry. Like, what do you like? What do you want? Like, I can understand if he felt that way. But what it was is, I think people were getting, like, more than a lot of people were coming to him saying, like, yo, I'm hitting on your channel and I don't know why. And it's funny because I've seen that literally from at least 3 people that I can think of. I don't remember I remember like 2 of them, not the third one. I don't remember her like exact name, but like coming into like even Aiden's chat and just saying, Erica, can you do me a favor? Like, can you ask the Glera to unblock me on his channel? My username is da 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 da. And I'd be like, yeah, sure, no problem. Like, and like, or I'd tag the Glare and be like, hey, like so and so. Like, I'd have somebody come in and say, hey, Erica, it's so and so. I'm usually under this name, but I'm blocked now. Can you have? And that's when I would ask Laura. So I think, like, I mean, you can imagine with the fucking trolls over the years. I can't imagine how many people he must have had blocked. So I think they like just dumped the whole block list and we're kind of just starting over. But you do not use your wrench on somebody else's channel to take care of somebody that you don't like. If you don't like somebody, you come to me and say, hey, just so you know, like, I saw this person in the chat, like, I've had issues with them in the past. I don't trust them. And I'll make it based on mine then. I haven't had that issue, and I highly doubt I will, but, I gave wrenches to people I trusted. If they show me I can't trust them, then I'll take the wrench back. Like, it's as fucking simple as that. Like, it's not, and if I take the wrench just because I want to, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not that I would do that. Not that I don't like to wield like that type of power. Like, it cringes me. Like, fucking makes me sick. I don't like when people behave like that. But it's a fucking YouTube channel, for Christ's sake. But at the end of the day, like, this is something I'm trying to build and, put like the best foot forward with. So you just hope that people would respect that and, be like on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. Like, that's it. Like, yeah, it's my channel, but like, I just hope and respect that the people that, that I think I can, that I can trust and that I do respect, like, understand. I like to think that and maybe I don't all the time, maybe I don't think any of us do, but I like to think that I have enough confidence, or I feel like I know people well enough to maybe, trust them in that sense enough where, again, and it's something as simple as if I see something I don't like, then, we talk about it and we move the fuck on. I'm very capable of doing that, It's just being an adult. That's all it is. It's literally being a fucking adult. That was Altman in TB's chat. That's all she had. Yep, exactly. And that's why, like, and I have to trust my instinct too, Nanya, because I've now been burned fucking twice by 2 people. Well, a couple of people in this movement, but it was just trusting too easily. I think that I did wrong. Altman blows, though, I think he's trying to say. No, absolutely. So, yeah. So, anyway, so what I was saying is, so Will, I think he was under the impression that somebody was utilizing their wrench to essentially cause his channel harm, because that's exactly what it fucking did, right? Good morning, guys. And so, but what I think is, I know, but I feel like people can be like, more, like, I feel like when you don't trust anybody, though, you can be kind of closed off too. And I get that too. Don't get me wrong. Believe me. But yeah, my thing is myself is like, I like to think I have a pretty good judge of character. But what I'm saying is like the 2 people I'm talking about, for instance, I only respected out of respect for other people, for friends that I'm still friends with. Do you know what I mean? Because they burned both of us or burned one or the other. but two people in this movement that I respected out of out of respect for my actual friends, burned me and my friend. You know what I'm saying? So I like to think that I have a pretty good judge of character. But yeah, like yeah. So anyways, Will, I think, was under the impression that somebody was using their wrench as wielding it as an axe of fucking power, and he essentially took them and figured out what was going on. And again, it wasn't. I had copped in the chat and said, "Oh shit, I think it's a YouTube thing," because I had talked to Laura from London, and she told me that that's what was happening, and we think there's an issue with YouTube. And Will, at the time, he knew about that, but he still wasn't 100% sure. So he was doing a process of elimination, which I totally agree with. If that's how he felt he needed to protect his his baby, his assets, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, well, and that depends though too, Cyber Chick, though, because it depends on how many. I think it's probably depends on how many subscribers you have and how often you go live. You can't guarantee that all 3 of your mods are going to be in there every time you go live. So if you go live on, you know what I'm saying. It definitely, I think it's definitely good to have a few of them. But again, like. I felt like I was in Grant's chat the other night, and yeah, God, fucking Grant. God bless Grant. God love him. He really, he's trying. The poor thing, he's trying. But his thing is like everybody gets one. Like, dude, what are you doing? But he also mods his own chat, so I'm like, dude, you're just giving yourself anxiety, like, because it's like. Now you got to watch the people you already gave a wrench to make sure they don't act up. But again, I think everybody people like self snitch on this thing too. And then you got the group, everybody else is, if one person sees a comment, someone else is going to point out a shitty comment. It eventually happens. But for people that like can't really always watch the chat, or like don't always watch the chat like myself, or like I try to for the most part, you know what I mean? What did you see in purples? Grant is on the right path now, by the grace of God. Professor Towel, I'm so dead. It is wild watching him go to work. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, so many mods. Oh yeah. Jera, I don't think she was, but that's just, I mean, hey, listen, like, anything's possible, and I don't fucking doubt anything and all of this nonsense and mayhem, but, I don't know, I don't think she was a plant from the beginning, no. Stop. I just opened your fucking message, Mary. She tagged me in it and sent it to me in a fucking message. It just was not what I was expecting. Oh my God, he bit a groomer today. This really cute dog. I'm sharing him. Hold on. You guys will like my next Twitter post if you've been listening for a little bit. I'm gonna do if you know. If you know. Oh my God, I hate everybody. Holy moly. In 1678, Boston created the first paid publicly funded fire department in America. 348 years later, they're still answering the call. How cool is that? Because I love that dirty water. Oh, oh, Boston, you are my home. If I say it like that, they can't demonetize me, right? Massachusetts just announced a partnership with Google to offer free AI and tech career certificates to every Massachusetts resident. Programs include the Google AI Professional Certificated plus Cybersecurity, IT, Project Manager, and more. Yeah, bitch, I want to do like digital art, which I do have like self-taught, some self-taught talent, but I would like to learn more though. This is gonna sound like a bad joke. Yeah. I would like to learn. Can I prove without a shadow of a doubt that Burner X account and 3 others belong to the AKMO? He proved that she is online posting on all 4 burners and her real one 24 hours a day, posting with only 3 hours to spare for eating, sleeping, and showering. No wonder she has gone off the deep end. She has lost all touch with reality, living an online life, trolling and doxing people. It's not a surprise she's lost her job. The reason why is simple. She can't handle rejection. The woman needs serious mental health. Mental health. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I think we all need mental help, but yeah, I agree. I agree. I honestly didn't even watch his whole show. But what was the consensus on that? Like, how did I did a show? Oh, I think the blood moon has a negative effect on her. Yeah, I'm sure it does on all the crazies. I asked Grant to unblock me on Twitter, and he made me a mod, but did not Yeah, no shit. Probably. Jen, I'll tell him. Yeah, no shit. With all due respect, Massachusetts, I think some of your resident. Yeah, pin that one. Maybe a dumb question, but do we get a notice saying we are hidden? So yeah, when y'all, yes, so I should say, ask me how I know, but I'm not going to. But yeah, you'll get like a thing that says like you've been blocked for a moderator has blocked you from the chat. Look up, a rare lunar eclipse is visible in the skies over Mass this morning. W5, WCVB5, constant lying. That's just it. That's all they do is lie. Lies, lies, lies. Lies. Are you shitting me? I just saw something Mr. Monk's understudy posted. Another cop just being a psycho. Is this bitch for real now? Wait, it says parody account. That's the other thing I'm worried about is the sources, and I just don't understand how that is not, like, what is illegal in all this? Do you know what I mean? Like, something of it has to be illegal where you can take why is it acceptable for one creator to mock my crooked eyes or Jen Altman's small lips? Things neither of us can change. I know the fuck she did not. I know she didn't. but it's unacceptable for us to criticize the same person's morbid obesity. Something she actually, are you fucking kidding me? See, this is it, right? So the fact that she thinks that is so do I think that she's intelligent? Yes. Do like to a level of book smarts? Absolutely, right? But when I tell you like zero fucking street smarts, that's what it seems like to me. However, I'm outside looking in, right? So I don't know, right? Why'd you spit your coffee out? Oh, never mind. I see it. So why is it acceptable for one created to mock my crooked eyes or Jen Altman's small lips, things neither of us can change? Why is it unacceptable for us to criticize the same person's morbid obesity, something she actually can change? And while we're at it, why is it acceptable when her leader regularly calls women fat? I believe his preferred term is moo cow. Why isn't that considered body shaming? Perhaps he'll tone it down, given he himself needs a brassiere these days. That's her like way of vaguely threatening, like that's like perhaps he'll tone it down because I'm calling out his friend, and and you know, like that's what it is like. And you can't build a platform on tearing apart other women's physical features and then demand protection from the same behavior. Either we're against body shaming or we're not. The rules shouldn't change depending on who's speaking. Wait a minute, though. But like the fucking hypocrisy, the fucking audacity of this woman, the gall, the fucking utter gall. And I know she's probably watching, and if not, I know somebody's fucking watching and that she'll clip it off and she'll fucking send it to. It's a picture of Jess, by the way. And again, I'm shocked she's not talking to me, obviously. But I'm sure I know for a fact she's talked about me like this, so I'm not worried about that. But and it is what it is. But here's the thing, right? You couldn't pay me $1 million fucking. How about this, right? And this is coming from like a very like, you know, in a sense self-conscious, but I have my ways about me, you know what I mean? Like and I just have a more like, you know, fuck it personality and can do personality where it's like, you know, if they don't like me, shame on them. Like it is what it is. You know, you just got to go out and be yourself. But do I have insecurities? Do I have self-conscious issues? Absolutely, just like every single other fucking person in this world, men or women, okay? You couldn't pay me $1 million in cash today to ever, if I was to wake up tomorrow and look like her. You couldn't. You could not pay me $1 million today and say that I'd wake up looking like either one of them tomorrow. Neither of them would I want to trade places with. Neither of them. Inside or outside. Real life, social life, nothing do either one of those women have that I am jealous of. The fucking audacity, even of like Jen Altman, like she made a comment on fucking Twitter, which was funny because it was sent to me by somebody she used to consider a real personal friend. And that person said to me, it's funny because she knows that like I've been in school and like, you know, that like, you know, I'm making my way and I'm working on another degree and like all these things. But she made a comment like, yeah, Erica, and like, you know, you were talking about me and then, you know, but you were talking to me, telling me how much you love me and then asking me about, you know, how I can help your daughter with financial aid. I mean, how would I know about that? We didn't use financial aid, like essentially talk, you know, because she's better than me. So she didn't need financial aid because she's better than me. First of all, I think she forgot to tell me. I think she forgot the part. So I'm almost positive Jen Altman has admitted to to deleting her text messages. Baby girl, that might be like something that out of all of this you would want to change, because you clearly do not remember the things that you say to people. I mean, unless you're just blatantly lying, which 100% could be the fucking case. You literally, like, let me go to my phone. Let me go to my phone real quick. Let's see what this one. Hold on. Let's see. What did her good friend Jen say about her?
So I know that I had read like Meredith's police reports or a restraining order report thing from Sam, her ex, like a couple of years ago, but I didn't care because I was like, oh, she's not fine, blah, 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 right? I just read it again. It's diabolical. This is what she does. This is what she does. She breaks into her boyfriend's accounts, and when they leave her, she decides to destroy them. And I'm sure that she's probably crying about it now. I never should have done that, blah, blah, blah. You know what? You keep doing it over and over and over, and now it's over. You know what I mean? And what pisses me off so much, Erica, I never should have shared that text from Aiden with Christy. I know that now, but I meant it. Like, I actually said to Christy, can you help me? Like, she's hurting. She's not in a good mental space. This is what Aiden said she's saying. How can I help her? Like, that was my intent. And Meredith and Aiden knows that, and my friends know that. You guys know that. I would never share anything with that intent from any of my friends, any of them, especially Aiden. I would never do that. And Meredith made me suffer for that for like 2 months. Like, every text was like, you did this. If you hadn't shared that text, this wouldn't happen. You. She's fucking doing this? Fuck off, cunt. Fuck off.
Interesting, isn't it? Interesting. And that was October 1st. October. Okay? October. Okay? So yeah. So anyways, sorry, that was a little as I'm scrolling. She had texted me, I believe, when I had posted about my daughter's schooling, and she had literally said to me, like, please let me know if you need anything. We just went through all of this. Like, anything, any questions you may have, like, please, like, let me know. I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud of you, like, Kyler, and you will be too, blah, 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 blah. So I asked her about financial aid. I think I said to her, I'm like, I'm so worried about this financial aid package. Like, I think I fucked up. I think I dropped the ball on something. Because I was worried. I was genuinely worried. Like, you literally just said, like, why would you say? And then to like, you know, fast forward a couple months. Wait, sorry. So October 1st to November 1st. Not even 4 months. Sorry. So to the fast forward, not even 4 fucking months. And now your behavior is this, and you're online, like, making it out like financial aid. Like, what's that? Like it's even hard? What? Fuck off. Fuck off, cunt. Fuck off. Okay? That's exactly what I have to say. In the good old words of Jen Altman, fuck off, cunt. Fuck off. I should trademark that. Just kidding. Just kidding, Jen. Just kidding. Okay. Should we take this mobile? I need a coffee. Good morning, Kels. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. What are you guys saying? That's disgusting. This is pooping in the walkway. The dog's pooping in the... That's gross. There's like smeared dog shit everywhere too. It's disgusting. Right. Exactly. That's an issue. That's a fucking issue. Like right here. Like, and this could take this, that hurts his livelihood. He's a fucking journalist. She knows it. I know it. We all fucking know it. And it's just, it really is just unreal that, the way they're utilizing, you know, to treat somebody. I've never, ever, and again, like there are many people that I don't talk to. If we just, you know, moved up and moved on and moved apart, like, you know, there are two friends specifically that I don't talk to anymore that I was really close with that like didn't like each other at first and then went on to like be friends and like, you know, like not really, it really wasn't like I was like the third party. We kind of all just kind of grew apart, you know what I mean? But then like I heard like later on, like one of the girls like tried to make up lies about me to like my aunt or something. And I was like, yeah, that's funny because that's exactly everything she was doing. You know, so it was just odd, but like, you know, but I still, I haven't gone around and talked shit about them. I've never once like talked about their private lives or personal lives. I've never like, I'm talking like long-term friends, like, like why do you have to do that? Why do you have to like, why can't you just walk away? Friendship, relationship, nothing. This is not, you're not defending yourself here. Neither of them are defending themselves, and everybody fucking knows it. It's gross. It's absolutely gross. Okay, what am I gonna do here? I am going to had a wrench in Meredith's stream back when she was doing her lives. Gross. Again, I have never had an issue with the Roccos. I mean, if they have an issue with me, that's their issue. They haven't talked to me about it. So no beef. I mean, I could tell, you know, stories, but again, like not traumatic stories. Like I just about like my interactions with them, and it's always been for the most part decent. And I think at first I genuinely just thought they were trying to help out. Here's the thing. It's hard when you're coming into something new, right? None of us had a guidebook. I say this all the time. None of us had a guidebook. None of us knew what we were doing. You know, there was no like, hey, Karen Reed's going to be framed for murder. You're going to stand out and you're going to do this every day for her. Like, you know, or for the cause, you know, not for her specifically, but for the cause. You know, so, and again, Aiden opened up all that. Aiden, Turtle Boy, you know, made sure we knew about all that. Turtle Boy made sure we knew about all the shit going on behind the scenes. However, that information got to him is none of our fucking business. Okay? Because whoever got him that information, they didn't want to talk about it. They may not have had a platform to talk about it. So, you know, it's like we're hurting sources here, you know. But with the Roccos, I came in this with, I think, you know, thinking like, oh, everybody has the same intention as me. Not maybe necessarily the same, but we all have the same goal, right? Because why else would you be here, right? Like, why would anybody else think that somebody would come into a movement for an innocent woman being framed for murder that she didn't commit to like get recognition and attention for themselves? Does that make sense? Like, why would anybody do that? I wouldn't do that. So like, why would I think anybody else would do that? Right? I wouldn't. So again, we didn't know, you know, we kind of all, we all got together and knew what was going on, you know, it was a learning curve, and we all kind of did that together for the most part. But did people's intentions and nefarious intentions come to light, you know, at some point? Of course they did. Absolutely. You know, can the channel owner see who hits the like button? I'm not sure. I know I can see like subscribe. Right, you would hope. Exactly. There you go. Right. And I get that. Right. They operate from a script, the same script of insults, yet they call us a cult. That's funny. Which just is what I have to say. Bottom line is, don't trust anyone. Yeah, but what sad advice is that? Like, not saying you're like, I'm saying like, how sad is that, right? Like, so you just go, you know, through like life, like never ever wanting to get to know anybody or trust anybody, because you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it's like, I've never ever viewed myself as an optimist. Actually, I'm pretty fucking was it pessimistic or no? What's the other one? There's three of them, right? Optimistic, pessimistic, and oh my god, what is it? Why am I having such a fucking hard time right there? Pessimist. Optimist. Hold on, I gotta Google it. Realist. Well, there's that too. I mean, I'm a realist, absolutely, but I think definitely it took me optimistic. What am I thinking about? Optimistic. Oh, it is real. Okay, so it's just those three. Am I right in that? Oh, okay. All right. Glass half full. All right, so optimistic, glass half full, focuses on the positive and believes things will work out well in the end, often boosting motivation. However, unrealistic optimism can lead to overlooking risks. Pessimistic, glass half empty, expects bad results, focuses on problems, and often anticipates failure. While it can serve as a self protective mechanism to avoid disappointment, it often leads to high stress, fear, and missed opportunities. Realistic, evaluates situations as they are, acknowledging both good and bad, and focuses on practical solutions rather than emotions. A realistic optimist is cautiously hopeful, preparing for pitfalls while expecting success. So that's okay. Yes, I think that's probably the best term for me. And I like that definition right there. Like, evaluate situation as they are, acknowledging both good and bad, focuses on practical solutions rather than emotions. And a realistic optimist is cautious. So like, what do they say? Like, cautiously optimistic. Like, that's, you know, absolutely. Kelly, you text me anytime, morning, noon, or night. You know that. Yeah, listen, she comes for you, then we're really taking a ride. She won't bother you. It's not like you watched a story or anything, you know what I mean? And somebody can post about it and then talk about you like somebody else. I guess I was content, even though after I said I didn't want to be content, I was content again. That's cool. I love that for us. And again, what is he talking about? My looks. It's like weird. Fucking weird. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you. Love you too. My mom's been awesome. Yeah, someone said it the other night. I guess he started talking about me again. It sucks. Like, I mean, obviously I don't watch it, so I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't fucking know anything that's going on there. But like, it sucks. Cause like people come in and I appreciate. I'm not mad. Like, I'm not even remotely like upset. I mean this in like no slight, no shade, nothing. I appreciate it. But like somebody will come in the chat, like TV's chat, and they're like, "Hey, oh, Erica, like JFK was talking shit about you the other night." I'm like, "Oh, it's great." Like, we're in like a good mood and having a good time. I'm like, that's the last thing I fucking fuck them guys. I didn't even mean to mention his fucking name. Fuck. It's because I saw someone say Randall in the chat. That's why. Even though I don't talk about them, nor care to, nor want to, nor need to. No. All right, let's take a walk. I'm going to. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I was thinking if I could invite a guest. Shit. Oh, never mind. I get it now. Copy that. Jen, I said that earlier when I was going out to look at the moon. I said, let's take this walk. I said, in the words of the great Ray from Dallas. All right, let's see. I didn't even get that. Fucking ADHD. I told you I wasn't going to stream for a couple of days just so I could get through this next week of losses. Next week of just dealing with what we need to deal with, and then the service is Saturday, but I think I probably needed this today, probably more than anything. No, financially, would have had to have been in way before then. Oh. So,
I'm telling you, girl, I've been telling people for months, maybe close to a year, that this guy's fucking badass news. He came from nowhere, and then like that Kate stuff. Like, it's funny. They've known each other for years. She happens to dox him last year.
This is great. See, bitch. Oh. And I'm not even fucking petty like that. Like, I would never, I just talked about it, right? Like, if we're not friends, like, I'm not gonna fucking use your shit against you, but like, don't bring up my fucking name again, bitch.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I said something back during there. Let me see. What's this picture of? Let me see. I'm trying to see. I was trying to look for that comment where she was like, if you need anything, let me know. And I remember her being like, we didn't have to do financial aid because don't say anything, but so-and-so, I'm just like, great. Like, that's great for you. Like, I'm happy, like, awesome for you. Like, that's great. Like, you don't have to worry about that. But like, also like offering and like willing to answer questions. It's just so insane to me how fake fucking people are once their back is against a wall. Like, you don't have to answer, like, and you also don't have to respond to fucking every, comment either. So like, if somebody was like talking about me, Jen, you don't have to write anything. I don't talk about you. Oh, but because Meredith posted a screenshot from before we were fucking cool, it's like crazy. I smoked a little bit of my joint earlier because I thought I was gonna get a whole fucking. Who was screeching? Oh, I was like, wait, I don't screech. I can't. I thought I was starting the joint to commemorate the blood moon, and we got fucking gypped. I'm gonna call the governor and complain. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, hold on. My cousin just texted me. My cousin was some of you may know this, but my cousin was shot in the face a year ago last month. I love it. Thank you. I love it. Thank you, because I need all the signs. I'm going with Tony. When you left the other day, he told me how proud he was of you and how good you looked, and he was happy that you were doing well. Oh my god, hilarious. A friend of mine just sent me that she's like fucking with a spam texter. Thank you, Bailey. I appreciate you. Sorry, I just looked at my text. Me and my cousin were talking out earlier, and he had sent me a Actually, Kelly will like this one. Um, a little. I give the best fucking advice. I just don't take it. Grace and love. So yes, a cousin of mine was shot a year ago in January. By the grace of God, he survived, and by the grace of God, he is up and walking and talking, and literally can do mostly everything he was able to do prior, even with frontal lobe damage and he has the whole side of his right side is what's it called, like plated, not like it's not metal plated, but like whatever it is, like what did he say, carbon fiber or something like that. And he lost his eye, and he still has a little bit of swelling, but by the grace of God, he's alive, right? He can talk, he can see out of the eye he does have, and yeah, and we'll get into him, later in life, but um, he's someone I always looked up to and someone I always cared for deeply and loved, and um, you know, I don't think he not like I don't think he like ever, hated me, but we weren't really close. Like we were in close proximity to each other growing up a lot, obviously, and but we weren't like always super close up until you know like the last couple of years, and then he kind of went through some shit, so we kind of stopped talking again, um and then all this happened, and I just been trying to be there and be supportive as best as I can, and just be there for him in any way he needs. So we've been a lot closer lately, and we were talking in yesterday and just about how we like constantly get shit on by people, and especially in our family. And I said, no, I'm done. Like, I have to put walls up. I can't take it anymore. Like, I'm not going to keep being fucking used. You know what I mean? So it's like, I did get monetized. Sorry. A lot of you people probably don't know that because I said it at like 5:30 this morning. But yes, what a great announcement, huh? I woke up this morning to YouTube calling me a partner. I felt so, I was so proud of myself, actually. I sent the screenshot to Jimmy because I know he'd be proud of it. But yeah, anyways, so I was talking to him this morning, and I said, we were just talking about like just stupid shit, and we were talking about yesterday how about like his mother's weight, because we went to the funeral home and we planned my father-in-law's funeral, and he was talking about that, and he's like, please, he's like, I've paid for so many wakes in the past, and he's like, I don't even know, like, he's like, I probably couldn't even afford my own now, and just talking about like people being there for you, like you always put out for people. And oh, thank you, Kristen, you're awesome, I appreciate you so much. But and I said, yeah, you're not going anywhere anytime soon. And he's like, I'm not, I'm staying out of the bullshit. And then he texted me, he said, look at this song was on my playlist as we were talking. Have a good day. I'm getting ready for the dentist. And it was Live Forever by Oasis. And I said, I love it. I said, that's all. I said, that's you. I said, hold on. I love it. Thank you. Cause I needed all. I said, what the fuck did I say? It sounds like Chinese. You're not going to be able to read that. Thank you. Because it does not look, it's like all out of order. What the hell? Thank you. He can't even see, like he can see great out of the eye he has, but it's hard for him to like read text. So this is just going to look like scribbled, like yeah, to him. He's gonna be like, what the hell? I needed that. Oh, all the signs. And I said, I'm going with that's Tony, my father-in-law, because he was literally here last week for like 5 hours, and they were talking, shooting the shit about work and stuff, because they both like general contractors and stuff like that. And I said, when you left the other day, he told me how proud he was of you and how good you looked, and he was happy you were doing so well. He said, thank you, I'm trying. I said, that's all you can do. Believe me. I said, in giving yourself a little grace and love goes a long way. The physical part was easier, my strong suit. It was the mental that's tough. He fucking knows it. All right, I'm not gonna sit here and keep reading fucking text with my cousin. Let me get off my phone. I'm sorry, guys. People are just texting me a bunch of. We posted on. We announced last night on social media, so my phone has been going nonstop all night because the obituary was finally ready to be put up. So we did that. So my phone's been going nonstop. That's why. Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. But I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to talk to you guys about it this morning because I just don't want to fucking. I'm so sick of crying. And I'm sick of crying on this fucking stream. But I'm like, you sit here for 5 hours, like, and you talk about all different things, you're probably bound to get like all different emotions. Yes, Nicola, wicked ADHD. But I'm good. Yes, I have, Kristen. I have to set up the memberships today. People were asking this morning. I have to send my ID. The energy from reverberated right to you. Monetized on YouTube is just the beginning, girl. Thank you, Di. I appreciate you so much coming from you. You're a warrior, and I'm praying for you and thinking of you. I know you'll be able to get through this. I know. I knew, Kelly. Of course you do, because of course you do. Kelly is a huge Oasis fan. As are most old school townie kids. Oh, Jeannie, thank you so much. Oh, she said, have to run and take care of my father-in-law. Love you. Hang in there. Yeah, my father-in-law lived with us the last 14 years. So he was a part of my, my everyday life. The fact that he hasn't come down and made a coffee yet still feels weird. And the fact that I had to feed the cat this morning feels weird. And I'm not against the cat. I love cats. I don't love cats. I shouldn't say I love cats. I don't love cats. I'm not a huge cat person. But I will take care of the cat, and I will make sure that the cat is okay, obviously. And I will take care of her always. She was Linda's cat, his wife, my mother-in-law. She died 13 years ago, and I always say I inherited him and the cat, or we inherited them. So he came, and the dog, Buddy, but Buddy ended up going to live with a family friend who had other Pomeranians, and she could deal with his barking ass. But yeah, so it's just been the four of us, for the last 14 years. And, he was able to watch Kyla grow up, and I'm so proud of that. And I'm so happy for that because he loved nothing more. But all he wanted to see was her do well and us do well. And we'll say he helped us set up for that. So thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate you. All right, let's go for a walk. If you guys are willing to hang out, I'll stay on for a little bit, and we can take a walk down Main Street and go to Starbucks. I'll put the camera on, and you guys can see my ugly, fluffy moon of a face. I'm hoping I can just. Oh no. Let's see. I'm going to add myself. I'm just going to add myself, invite a guest, copy, paste, accept all the cookies. I know someone's going to yell at me for that. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Hold on. Okay. So I put my hair up earlier and I was like, don't make fun of me, anybody, but I wasn't even on camera. Now I'm on camera and now you can all see my crazy pony, okay? My beautiful flowers that hold on, I don't even want to fucking turn the camera because I don't want you people seeing my mess of a house. It's really not messy, but you know the deal. All right, I'm gonna throw my hair up. Do I wear the shocks or not? Do I say fuck it? It's 2 blocks, but I don't know. My toes to get cold. I don't want my toes to get too cold. I need fucking lip gloss or something. My lips. There we go. All right. Let's go to Starbucks and get some coffee. Walk down Main Street in Charlestown and see some yuppies. Oh, I gotta take my vitamins, TH and C2. You guys take those vitamins? They are normal. Yeah, I like that quote. And Cheryl, I'm so sorry that you lost a family member and it happened to be that story. I read that story, heard that story. Actually, I talked to my father-in-law about that story a couple of times. Actually, he followed it. Heartbreaking, absolutely fucking devastating. Loss of life in general, but most of them were just young kids, and how fucking awful. Oh, please don't tell me this is my problem. God, my shoes are upstairs on the rack, and I don't want to go up there. What do we got? What do we got? I guess we'll put my Chucks on. All right, maroon Chucks it is. Maroon Chucks it is. Yeah, that's terrible. Again, too, it's like the unknown as well. I will say, I'm always the one that's like, no matter sick or cancer, prolonged, disease, whatever it may be, or sudden. It's never easy to lose somebody. We all know that. And I know this is like I know it's been said before, and another quote, and I just heard this the other day, and I was like, I don't know why it never like sunk in that way, but people say YOLO, like you only live once, but you only die once, and you live every day. So, and for some reason, I know for a fact I've heard that quote or variation, other variations of it. So the fact that I've heard it now and it's just kind of clicking, or I'm at a point in my life where I'm like old enough and experienced enough to maybe listen to it for listen to the quote for like what it actually means and maybe to like live by it, you know. I don't know, maybe that's what it was, but I was like kind of taken back when I heard it, and I really do think it was like, I want to say it was like the day before my father who had passed actually. uh but I believe in signs. I believe in, you know, things happening for a reason. I don't understand that reason. I don't want to understand that reason because it might actually make me even more mad than I already am. You know, just mad, sad, upset. Just sucks, man. Um, you know, what else do you say? It's like, it's tough. And he was 69. He would have been 70 in April. But when I tell you, he looked as good as some, you know, some 55-year-olds that I've seen, you know, out on Main Street or in general, and just a hard worker and all around, you know, family guy. Loved his family. Wait a minute. Where is my little rolly from earlier? Oh no. No fucking way, I lost it. No, let me grab it. Son of a bitch. How did I lose that? I had to have dropped it outside. Shit, man. Damn it! Ugh. This blood moon sucks. What the fuck? It's not in my pockets. It's not in my jacket pocket where it was. God, I'm so mad. I swear to God, God hates me. Oh my God. I'm a mess right now. For the 20 of you that are watching still, God bless you. And thank you. Because, holy shit. Wow. What a mess. Why is it not in my pocket though? This is all I had on. I didn't throw it back in my bag. I would have kept it right here on the table for later. Here my oh, it rolled under the bowl. I found it. I found it. Oh my God. This hair. And I'm sorry. I'm blowing my nose. All right. Gloves. I'll put this one on right now. Put this in my pocket. And I seen a comment that said best game. Are you talking about find the pre-roll? Or just find what Erica lost? Because I play that game every day. This is my OOTM. My outfit of the moment. Not that you can see it. Do I look extra Eskimo-y? Because that's not what I was going for, but here we go. There it is. That's the custom gate my father-in-law built so the dogs can't get upstairs. Okay. Do I look like a total crazy person? You know what? That's actually not a bad thing. Because maybe people won't come near me. All right. Debit card's in my pocket. And I have my phone. Oh, should I bring headphones? No, what the fuck do I need headphones for? Nobody's talking to me. Oh my god. Fucking gotta lock the door. Unlock the door rather. So I can get back in. And we are off. Okay. I hate this because I don't mind being on my phone, but you can't. I don't like how StreamYard doesn't have a friggin' app. You either have to, they only have an app for the guests. So, like for instance, if you're a content creator or like you're at home, and I say content creator because I'm like thinking of other content creators. Like if you're Will and you're at home and you want me to be a guest on the show, like he sends the link out, right? Everybody knows that. You send them a link. Why would there be, oh, I could have taken the car. Fuck it, the walk's better for us. Um, like they'll send the link out. Why the fuck did StreamYard make an app for the guests? Why wouldn't you have an app for, do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense to me. But what do I know? I know. I'm like, the sun. She said, thanks, Bill. I wasn't looking, I was looking at the comments. I know once the sun hits my face. See? Those two dots, I started breaking out. Son of a bitch. Hold on, I'm gonna go on the other side. I really should stay on the sunny side, but I can't see. Can't these fix yourself? You know what I don't understand? It's actually, you'll think I'm like a Karen, but I put this on my like neighborhood Facebook page. Or maybe I put it on my own page. I don't know, but I don't know. I think I put it on my Facebook page. But like you grabbed a bag, you grabbed your dog, you walked out the door, you got the dog to wherever you got it to. The dog went to the bathroom, did its business. You took the bag, you picked up said business, you walked it over to the trash just to hang it on the side of the fucking trash barrel. On what planet? Why? Why? You you did all that fucking work just to hang the poop bag on the side of the trash barrel. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Things that make me things that make me tick. I told you I'm just random facts, full of random facts of useless information. But I also have tips and tricks on how to not be a fucking complete asshole. Hold on, I gotta fix my hood. Come on, buddy. Oh yeah. Oh my god, look at that piece of hair. It's so bad. Because my hair's so uneven because I cut it myself like a loser. All the kids fighting to get to the bus stop. I don't remember this jacket fitting like this. Or like, you know what I mean? Like yeah, I don't remember this. I feel like I look like a crazy person. Why does my hood do that? I don't know what's going on right now, but whatever. They make fun of me later for it. Anywho, hi. And you know, another thing, people with cute dogs, I'm sorry, but you can't take your dog out in public and just expect people not to think it's cute. And then they're like, thanks. I'm like, ugh, God almighty, that poor thing must be suffering. Must be suffering at your hands. Yeah, dog poop on the sidewalk is disgusting. I understand that. But again, it's the fact that you went through all of that to pick the dog poop up just to hang the poop bag on the side of the trash. It makes no sense to me. It's just utter fucking grossness and laziness. What are you making fun of my jacket? Good night, Mad P. Born and raised in New England, but I don't belong here. Thank you. Like, whatever. I don't care. Mr. Lally. Mr. Lally. That's funny. You're walking to work, Maria? Get there safe. It's chilly out here. Dude, the people riding bikes, insane. Insane. I know that wind hitting your face. Hold on, can you guys, if I exit out, can you guys still see me? Not exit out, but go order my coffee. I'm not trying to. Lots of yuppies are such wait. Lots of yuppies are such soggy pants who don't even smile when you tell them their dogs are cute. Right. Why is that though? It's weird. It's just weird. I'm like, you come to like this small town, like it's like a community town, honestly. Like I will say like the one thing about Charleston that I do like about like maybe better or like it's different than other communities in Boston is like the people that are I hate to say yuppies, but it's like what we call them. It is what it is. Like the yuppies that moved here for the most part are like family oriented. Why is Channel 5 on the corner on Main Street? What? Look, why are you here? Why are you here? What are you doing here? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Why are they here? Then yeah, we can walk down the street together. How about that? Um, so yeah, no, like Charlestown's like definitely like a more like a family community type vibe. And I feel like that's like one like saving grace that works, like that we got is we get more people that are moving here that are family oriented. We're Southie, like South Boston particularly, is like more for like college kids or like dinks you call them, like double income no kids. You know what I mean? Like or like young yuppies like that are just getting out of college, like just graduating college and like coming to Boston to start their first job at a law firm. You know what I mean? Like they have those kind, and they because there's just bars up and down Broadway and restaurants and shit like that. And like again, it doesn't make it worse. Like it's not like a bad community. I'm just saying it's more like Charlestown seems to be more family oriented, if anything, than some other communities. Uh, yeah, I mean, especially for a smaller community, I should say. But for the most part, I mean, honestly, I feel like Charlestown's. Boston as a whole is definitely like family oriented or like community based, which kills me. Like all the development they want to bring in and stuff like that. Because yes, we get it, but dinks, yeah, it's funny, right? But you have to, you have communities grow and they change and whatever. But it's like, yeah, but when do you stop? Like, when do you let it rest? And because development right now, like I'm telling you, I can't wait. There's too many fucking people here. There's too many people here. There's no room to, you can't park your car anywhere. Like, it's just insane. It's insane. I just don't like it anymore. And I always said, I remember, like, I never thought I'd be this person. And I remember when I had Kyla, I was like, no, like, I'm dead. Look at that license plate. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that. K-pops. I think that's funny. Um, but I always said like, no, like I'm gonna, I'll raise my kid here. This will be, like I want to raise her where, where we were raised or whatever. And it's not the same place as it used to be. It really isn't. Hold on, let me just order my coffee. Do ba do ba do ba do. Oh, my knee hurts. Oh, I was thinking of getting Kyla one, but she's probably not going to be waking up for a while, and it'll just get all watered down. I might just bring them breakfast back. Hello, sorry. Oh, there's the fire truck. Anyways, so yeah, it's too many people, and they're not nice people. They're ignorant and they're rude, and they don't care to get to know you. They just keep their heads down with their miserable faces and their miserable dogs. And well, they're cute dogs, but probably miserable because they live with them and they're stuck with them, and they don't want to get to know you. And it's kind of funny because you guys all want to live here so bad, but you treat the people that have lived here since, like, my great grandmother landed in Charlestown in 1910 from Donegal, Ireland, and never left. Um, and so, like, you have like generations of families like that. I mean, not anymore, obviously. I mean, I can't imagine how many families. It's got to be at least under 20%, if not 10, for the amount of, like, locals to people who, are from here to aren't from here to have been here for 20 years or came in the 80s or whatever. There was a big, like, influx, I guess, of yuppies in the 80s. Hello, people. That is a weird fucking angle. But yeah, so I don't know. I can't do it anymore. I can't. It's too many people. Um, like we used to have like a Johnny's Food Master. Now it's a Whole Foods. It's been for a couple of years, which honestly I don't, necessarily mind it. Um, Fresh meats and stuff like that. But other than that, it's like, my fucking chin. Um, it's crazy. But change happens everywhere. It's inevitable. But you need to adjust to it. You need to move on with it, and you deal with it, and you move the fuck on. And that's like, I hate, like, when people say, like, oh, like, people don't change. I don't. You might not, like. I think they do because you learn and you grow and you adjust, and traumas change people. Different types of situations change people. If they change how you approach the situation next time, or how you deal with it going forward. Um, so I think people's you know attitudes and their learning and stuff like that can change. Um, I think if you're like a genuine shitty person, you'll probably always be that, because you're never going to want to change because you don't see the value in it. Um, but, other than that, change is good. Change should really be something like everybody strives for. And I think change is probably coming for my family a little, maybe quicker than we anticipated, but maybe it'll, you know, jumpstart and get the ball rolling, if that makes sense. I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. Hold on, sorry. And here I am getting a nice coffee. What are you guys talking about in the comments? Um, all right, I'm gonna go back a few. Let's see. What was it? I know I missed the comments. Sorry. Yeah, Kelly knows it's not the same. I'm sure Bailey, you know it's not the same. Um, it takes nothing to be kind. That's true. Yep, Hippie Chick's family came to imagine that. So I met Hippie Chick through this movement, obviously, and come to find out, she's in, I believe it's Ohio. Please don't hate me. I'm almost positive it's Ohio. Um, and come to find, and I live in this like one little square mile town in Massachusetts, and I mean it's in Boston, which is the capital, obviously. But when you think of it, you don't think like, oh wow, like they went from Boston to Ohio. You know what I mean? But yeah, her family came here in the 1800s. Wild, isn't it? Everyone in the Everyone's in a clique at the dog park. I'm not part of it, but I talk to everyone, and so does my hubby. He's a loud Trump guy. Always says something controversial. Hey, I already love him. I already love him, just for the controversial part, because he's not afraid to say it if he feels it. Love that. Groton. I don't know if I've ever been. I'm sure I've driven through there. You know. Yeah, we are so overcrowded. It's gross. I'm sure we could. You could Google it. I can Google it on the census. Oh well, Cheryl, we probably know them. Yes, Bailey, she is. We have to get together, all of us. We'll go out for dinner and hang out. Yes, she's literally like my neighbor. He's so loud. I'm God. He would have loved my father-in-law. Um, no one wants to go to Groton. Why? We used to go chill all over Boston. I'm from the burbs, Norfolk County, Madborn. Yeah, yeah. And like it's funny because used to go to. You asked who I was earlier, no name, but I used to work with Anthony. No, you don't need to give me a name. That's all right. I just Oh yeah, I love you too. I know who you are. I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And make sure you check on him, okay? He's not. He's doing the best he can. It's been tough. Um, but yes. Wait, like downtown Boston, Jeannie? I'm looking at it. So it's probably I can walk to the Boston Garden in probably what, like 10 minutes. I can probably get to City Hall in probably like a half hour. Like probably 20 minutes if that. Walking, I'm talking. So I'm in walking distance. Yeah, no, I'm telling you to call him. I promise. Not right now, obviously. He's sleeping, but no, call him a little later today. All right? But yeah, no, I love Boston. I love being from Boston, obviously, but I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. And Anthony is literally like the definition of like a what's it called? Like a I don't know, like a city boy, like hillbilly. Like he has lived in the city his whole life. But what's up, Janae? Good. Hold on one second. I don't know, I pay $8 for a fucking coffee and it's never made right. I don't understand it. I don't. Every fucking time. All right. Hold on. Let me just put my stuff on before we leave. I'm not trying to lose my shit. These pockets suck. Keep this out, this out, this out. Rose. All right, let's do this. But yeah, so I I always said like I'm gonna raise my kid where I grew up, and like, and again, it's not obviously it's not the same. And I did that. I mean, granted, and I'm so proud of that. You know what I mean? I honestly would have thought we probably would have been moved out of here years ago, but I didn't like necessarily want to move back then. Not that I would have fought against it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. But like I was able to raise her here, and again, it wasn't the same city I grew up in. But it's very similar, and still a lot of community and like involved sports and stuff like that, which is what I loved about growing up in a small town. I grew up over in Southie, so I lived in Charlestown until I was about 5, and then me and my dad went over to Southie due to family shit. So I was always back and forth on the weekends, and then when I, see my cousins and shit, and then when I was in during the summers, when I was in high school, probably, yeah, early high school, I started hanging out over here, in with cousins and then friends and people that I met on my own and kids that I, would hang out with and stuff like that. And then, I started dating Anthony, and that was the rest is history. But it, you know, everywhere changes and everywhere grows, and it is what it is. But I want some land and just some privacy and quiet. And, it's, the supermarket's about a mile and a half from here, if that, and it probably take me 20 minutes, a half hour to get there. But now probably 40 fucking minutes to get there. Where like if I lived in, you know, small town Maine, yeah, I might have to drive, 20 minutes to the highway and, then 10 to get to, you do a lot of driving. I understand that, but not really if you get everything, situated, you know what I mean? Like, I guess, it's like a thing about you getting older too, right? And just wanting your own little piece of property. And I'd like to like grow my own like food and have our own garden and stuff like that. And I know Tony, Anthony's dad, shared a lot of like the same sentiments with me in that aspect too. So like I'm happy for that. So I think eventually we'll get there and we'll be able to move on and make them proud. Right now we'll just focus on college for Kyler and getting her through that and stuff like that. But I mean, eventually, hopefully, it becomes a reality, and I would love that. I'd like a friggin' farm, all the animals. I'll take all the animals. I'll just buy like 10 acres and build a bunch of like, not necessarily tiny homes, but like, like houses, just little houses or whatever, like whoever needs them or whatever. But like, even we were talking about, like, we were laughing about it because like he was talking to his cousin and he's like, yeah, I'd like to just maybe move up to Maine and I don't know, maybe an in-law apartments. We could take Erica's dad with her. Mind you, I haven't lived near or with my father in, over 15 years at this point, or maybe 12 years at this point. And no, it's been, yeah, almost 15 years. And I was like, well, what about my mom? And he's like, yeah, we'll make sure we get big enough land. We'll put them on two opposite sides. And I'm like, yeah, 10 acres should do it, but I really wouldn't mind a big piece of land, get like with trails and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think that's maybe what my was calling now. And you still have internet access, so you could still do like YouTube stuff. And I don't know. I feel like being in a different, not like being in a different environment. I think a change of pace and a change of just like maybe going for it and doing what you've always dreamed of brings out a lot in somebody. Like for basic, for instance, Jess Machado, like, she's always thought about going out, or, and she finally did. Now look, she's fucking crushing it. She's doing so well for herself, and I'm so proud of her. And she's doing so great. And like, and I'm not even talking YouTube. I'm just saying, like, it just it brought because she had, worked for somebody for so long, and she'd always, she was always capable of it, and she just did it, and it was something new, and she tried it, and she liked it, and she fucking excelled in it, and she did so well. And sometimes it just takes being uncomfortable for a little bit to put you in like a spot that you really know you want to be in, and um or a spot you don't like being in, so you do something about it, right? um yeah, I don't know, but my father-in-law, he liked what I he wasn't a man of many words in a sense of like he was, but he wasn't. And I think I definitely probably brought more out of him over the years. Um, but I'll tell you right now, the day I came home and yeah, he said to me, Erica, I'm really proud of you. You know, you you didn't like something being done and you went and did something about it when it was probably easier not to. And he said you saw it through and I'm very proud of you. And he's like, I saw those days you came home and you were exhausted, physically and emotionally and mentally. And he's like, but you kept doing it. And I said, I appreciate you for helping me out with, whether it was grabbing Kyla from school, you know what I mean? Or driving her, and I'm talking about during carrying, but overall, he was just an immense help to us anyways. Whether it's driving Kyla to school, picking her up from school, or just being there in general and helping us financially. And he never wanted to be a burden. He never was, ever in my life. He was a huge blessing, but yeah, it sucks. Just a huge loss. And I know I'm sure a lot of people feel this way, but my husband is literally like just like the last person on the world that deserves this type of pain. And now, like, he's had to go through it twice. And I said it, like, I'm just grateful that I'm a better person than I was, maybe 13 years ago when we lost his mother. And, I'll be able to hopefully be there more for him now during all this. But both, emotionally, mentally, and physically, like, it's just, it sucks. It sucks. But I what are you gonna do? It's life. It sucks. You can also devolve. A lot of people devolve, I think, too. Oh, what's going on in the comments? Sorry, I'm missing it. All the animals, 100%. I like ducks. I always wanted to try that coffee, the mushroom coffee. Evolve. That's a good one. I like that. Yes, much better. Much better. What time is it? I have bagels at the house. I was thinking of grabbing them breakfast, but I might just I know, I'm trying so hard. I'm sorry. I honestly wasn't. Like I said, I probably wasn't even ready to stream. Here I am 3 hours fucking later. But I was gonna sit down and do something. I don't want to do like a dedication. I feel like that would be odd, but like I don't know. You guys are always asking like about you guys say you like the stories and you like to hear about my life for some sick fucking reason, but I'm just kidding. um but I don't mind sharing it. I so I just have to I just like I said, I'm fucking sick and tired of crying. And I feel I'm not sick and tired. I'm like, I hate crying. And then I'd start talking to you guys about something fucking I haven't talked about in a while or something weird. And I start crying like an asshole. So I don't want to do that. People think I'm an asshole. They'll stop making fun of me on Twitter and stuff. That I'm crying every fucking stream. Goats look really fun. I'm sorry, they do. I like the people that have goats that they take, like this one guy. He has a bunch of goats, and he uses them to clear land. So it's like done naturally without like pesticide. I mean, I'm sure they use like whatever they use, but like it's done without like all the machine work and all that stuff. I think it's funny. It's cool, and it's like a goat sanctuary. So he like saved them, and he's putting them to work and getting them out there doing what they naturally do, you know? So it's not, they're not just locked up in a pen somewhere. But that's the thing too, is animals you got to be careful with. You don't, you know, obviously as a city kid, like, God, I'm lucky I barely know how, you know how to walk a fucking dog. But I think I started to say that earlier, but Anthony had moved, has lived in the city his whole life, obviously lived in Charleston. And he used to go up to Maine every summer as a kid. And like literally like in June, his mom would send him with like his health insurance information, a letter, his birth certificate, and would send him up to Maine. And he has family that lives like 4.5 hours. Or I think it's Canaan. It's like Norwich Walk. It's like, I think it's like 4 hours now, probably 5 now. But and he used to go up there for the whole summer. And they used to, you know, fucking ATVs, dirt bikes, snowmobile, everything. And he's taking me up there, you know, when we were younger. Even we haven't been up in a long time, but we need to go up there and visit his family and stuff like that. But it's a different way of life, but it's not a bad way. It's not a, you know what I mean? Like, it's just different. And I think sometimes you need that. And what's the, you know, if you don't like it, you figure it out. You know, you move around and do what you got to do, but make yourself comfortable. But he's got like the best of both worlds when it comes to like, hey, when it comes to, you know, being from different areas, and he's capable of doing it all. I think he'd more appreciate the boonies right now though. And again, I don't need like, I mean, I don't care. I'd take Yellowstone too. Uh, I shouldn't have said that, but you know, like I'm saying land wise, you don't need 1,000 acres, right? You don't need 1,000,000 acres, but you know, just a couple, and be nice to have some land and whatever. Do whatever you fucking want. Different than living on top of each other and having neighbors, and again, nothing wrong with that. And I don't judge anybody for it, and done it my whole life. I've always lived in an apartment. I've never, yeah, I've never lived in a house. My nana owned a house. It owns like, you know, we still have it. It's still in the family, but she I never lived with her full term. You know what I mean? I stayed with her a lot, but I never lived with her full term. But yeah, I've never lived in like a, yeah, and that's okay. Like I said, a lot of people live in apartments. A lot of people spend their whole lives in apartments. This is called Starburst Kush. Well, okay. Um, they do have goat yoga. I've seen that. It actually looks really fun. When she saw Eden wasn't watching it. mm. Somebody had said something earlier when I had read something that she put up, and it got me thinking, like, why is he standing there waiting at the door where no one lives? Hold on 1 second. Mm. Oh, yes, her disgusting post about Jess. Or the whole, like, why can they say I have crooked eyes, but I can't call them fat fucking post? The hypocrisy in all of it. Like, you also said that no kids, yet you talk about everyone's children. You know what I mean? You also did this, and I'm just so over it. I really am. I'm like, I just can't. All she's trying to do is embarrass and intimidate. I had a guy this weekend message me on Twitter and tell me, oh, great, like Krusty's coming for me, like blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, yeah, why is that? He's like, oh, my daughter. He said, Meredith is messaging my daughter, I think he said. Or somebody said, he said something like, somebody's messaging my daughter with links. And I was like, who? And I believe he said Meredith. And I was like, yeah, there's like, I literally asked for a screenshot because I'm like, yeah, I don't know about all that. But I'm like, and I wrote like, that's crazy because they say we're in a fucking cult, but they're sending your kids links of your social media accounts. Like, that's crazy to me. That is absolutely fucking crazy to me. And this guy's like grown. He's like older than me. You know what I mean? So his kids are definitely in like their 20s, if not their 30s. So it's just like wild to me that's the where's this fucking blood moon? I don't see it. Where is it? I don't see it anywhere. The sky looks pretty though. Look at that. Crazy how nice it is out. Like pretty visually, sorry. Not weather wise. But yeah, if that's the case, and hold on, I'm gonna go look at the message real quick because now I feel like crazy. Hold on, let's see. Okay, here we go. Um, my daughter is messaging me now. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So Kate made a fan page of me, which isn't true. She didn't do that, but at least not that I saw. He said, so Kate made a fan page of me. All I did was say hi. All I did was say to Meredith to eat a burger. Anyways, I follow you and I'm happy you support Aiden. I said, what do you mean a fan page? LOL. And I'm sorry she's such an evil cunt. The pair of them. Thanks. I appreciate that. If you look on our page and scroll down, she has my pic and has me as BFFs. Fuck. Okay, yeah, so she didn't make a fan page. I saw Kate post his picture and was like, what do you want to be BFFs with me or something like that? I said, yeah, essentially, so trying to dox you or like threaten to. I was like, fuck him. He wrote, and I kind of laughed at this, but, well, I didn't sign up for this. I've had over 100 messages yapping at me because I support Aiden. Oh, well, many think I'm Aiden using a sock account. Nope, I just have this one. I said, yeah, I didn't sign up for it either, but I won't let terrorists decide how I feel. They're just manipulating assholes. He wrote, my daughter is messaging me now. She's so upset. Fuck. I said, again, these people are unwell, and what they did is disturbing. It's them. They are the issue. I said, my kid's 18. Even she can see that. He wrote, well, my kids are now getting messages. It's gone too far. I'm a nobody except for an opinion. I can't imagine what Aiden has to deal with, for fuck's sake. I said, who's messaging your kids? And yeah, that's what they want. They want you to shut up and basically bow down and turn on him. He said, and I quote, I can post the screenshots if I have to. He said, Meredith sent them links to my messages, etc. So I guess I'll delete my account. My kids are mad at me. So yes, it's not worth it. I said, wow, can you just do me one favor? I get it, but before you leave, can you have them send you a screenshot? Like tell your daughter to send you a screenshot of the message, please? And he didn't answer me at first. So I said, hello. And he said, sorry, I was out shoveling. Okay, I'll ask her. She sent me a screenshot of what she saw on X. She's so mad. I'll see if she's answers. And then he messaged me like later and he's like, can you do a spaces today? I said, maybe later. Why? He said, because I have a lot to say. I'm watching some dude called Keeping It Real. He talked about you. Says we're in a cult. I said, oh yeah, that's their go-to. They gaslight. And I said, wait, who talked about me? And he never answered up. He never answered me back. So I don't know what he was talking about. But if that's true, and again, I have it in my inbox, I am taking her word for it because that's what I have. Other than that, I have asked for I'm taking his word for it, I should say. I have asked for proof of those messages. But can you imagine if she is getting a mean tweet and instead of saying, I don't like what this is doing to my mental health or how it's making me feel, I'm going to log off. I'm going to shut the app down and I'm going to log off. again, I said, I prefaced this with, can you imagine, right? So hypothetically, right? So we're all psychotic. I mean, hypothetical, right? So hypothetically speaking, can you imagine if instead of, if she was getting a mean tweets about herself, and instead of like, blocking or muting that account, and maybe logging off and or deactivating or whatever she sees fit to make herself feel better, she's Googling the person, and she's not just using Google, because that people have seen some proof of her using other resources, which whatever that may be. Um, and instead, so like I said, instead of just simply logging out of the app, she is now Googling and looking up people, getting their kin, so their children, their next of kin, not just their children, because I've seen her post something like, I think somebody had messaged me and was like, dude, she's fucking threatening to message like my sister or something. So their next of kin. So she's essentially finding his children and sending his children a message of his tweet. Like, when I say could never be me, just could never. I can't. Okay, who is it? Bye. Have a good day, guys. I know it's getting late. You guys probably gonna start your day, or if not, get out the door. It looks like he wears a mask. Wait, are we talking about this new YouTube account? Thank you, Erin. Appreciate you. Good morning. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, all set. Scared of that fresh air, huh? Um, but yeah, so instead of logging out and doing the work you need for yourself, you're going to let a man on the internet dictate how you feel about yourself, enough so that you're going to get in touch with his children, his adult children, I would assume, or fairly adult like children, because if she's messaging teenagers, that's weird, because we know that has a, so I'm not going to say it because, um, and if that was happening and was getting messages, I don't think she would be a fan of that, right? She would be very upset because children are not supposed to be involved. Yet, it's just insane. What's the, oh. Wah, wah. Oh, like the marshmallow guy? Sorry, I had literally like nothing planned for this. It was literally just to get up and watch the moon, and I didn't intend on staying on this long. So, but it's been nice chit chatting with y'all. You didn't miss much, Nona. I appreciate you being here, though. You're the best. The guy I'm talking about, what did I say his name was? Let me go back to that. I don't even remember. Let's see. He talked about, I'm watching some dude called Keeping It Real. Wait, I thought you guys said it was a girl. Why is he saying it was a dude? Right, Aaron, until you rip off the entire sweater and burn it. Just kidding. Hmm. Wait, I'm so bad. What did I say the name was? Keeping It Real. Okay. Keeping It Real. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Oh. Yeah, no, I know, no. We were talking about keeping it real, but I thought somebody said in the chat that keeping it real was a woman. I don't know, maybe not. Awesome, Bailey. We're here for a few. Keeping it real's on X. Yeah. I mean, if they're talking shit about me, I just want to know what they're saying, obviously. Burn the fucking sweater, baby. Burn it to the ground, bitch. Jimmy went on keeping it real, really? Who is it? And why are they talking shit about me? That's not very nice. Did he go on recently? I hope not. Is this like somebody that basically we didn't get in the divorce? You can call me a hoe, that's fine. Because I'll be like, what up, hoe? Am I delusional? For what? Why are you asking that? Delusional about what? Because I'm not always delusional. I'm delusional about some things, but sorry, I'm going to. What happened? Who is she talking to? Like, is Sarah talking to somebody that I can't see? What happened? I don't know. I guess this guy messaged me saying that Meredith was messaging his kids. I know. I can be too. No big deal. That's why I'm like, she's like, I'm just going to be quiet. I'm delusional. Same, sis. Like, what's up? I told you. Wait, can you guys see me? Because on my screen, it looks fucked up. Can you see me? Um, what I say? Please come, disassociate with me. I like it. I like it. I have deleted X, full of haters and smear campaigns. I just do not have time for negativity. I enjoy drama, guilty pleasure. But being mean just to be mean, no. Right. And I think that's probably majority, honest to God. Honest to God. Okay, so Sarah, so Jimmy was on something's off. Okay, all right. But now but it's still I can't wait to talk to him about keeping him real. I feel like he always knows like these little like these side players, you know what I mean? And again, like so if anybody in here has, I mean, what are there, like 6 of you guys still here? I can only imagine. I can't see the fucking screen because it's being a hoe. Oh. Um, Good morning. So I just keep extra just good punch. I know I gotta check on my baby. I don't wanna be a bad mom. You guys can see me though? I think I don't know if Amy was saying yes to me. Okay, yes we can. Okay, thank you. Thank you, love. Um, so Amy, I also did not know something that happened to you. Um, we'll talk about it. I'll message you later. But it's about you not receiving something that was rightfully yours because it was an event that was supposedly dedicated to doing, hi, how are you? Doing something for you and raising a certain something for you, and then you were never given that certain something. I don't know if that's a true. I've been told that by like actually more than one person, and I was absolutely fucking mortified because we have spoken obviously in the past, and about some people, um, and I know we feel the same about certain people. So, um, I was actually like really taken aback by that one fact because I can't believe somebody would do something so fucking blatant. Um, but yeah, anywho, because that's disgraceful. Imagine if 5150 shifted to punch every monkey in Tokyo area. Docs. Imagine all the monkeys, docs, all of them. At his request, I posted a video of my son racing on your ex. He's sitting with me listening. Once he heard you say derp. Oh, here we go. I love that, Iris. I can't wait. I'm gonna go look at it in like 2 minutes. Tell him I have to go in my house. I know who and what you're talking about. Oh. Oh, good. Was I that obvious? Damn, I really was trying there. um But yeah, no, listen, and what Nona said, like, I get it, you know what I mean? Like, um, I like don't want to. Oh, Amy, I'm fucking just, are you kidding me? I was really hoping you would say no. And like I said, I've heard that from more than like a few people that like, and I trust these people, like, you know what I mean? Like, there are some people you talk to and like, you're kind of like, okay, like, oh, really? That happened? Wow. Like, and then like when nothing happens about it, you're kind of like, all right, like, whatever. But when you hear things from certain people that you're like, oh, they say it's a matter of fact, and you trust them. I had a feeling it was true, but I was really hoping you would just tell me no, I was wrong. Holy shit! Wow, 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 wow. So on probably a much smaller scale, he did the same thing to me, essentially everybody, because it was for boots on the ground and it was never given. That was early on, but yeah. The creepy TDS channel is called Can We Keep It Real podcast page. Okay, yes, I have scrolled by them, but I didn't know they were a real podcast. I don't know why I didn't know that, but I don't think because I've seen any videos. So yeah, so nobody in this chat knows. Like I said, I can't see how many people are in here, but nobody has heard him talk about me. So I'd love to know what he said about me, or have we determined if it's a man or a woman? I'm not even being fresh because I swear somebody was like, no, it's a girl. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll go inside in a minute and look. I have to look at Twitter anyways because I have to see Iris's boy. Um, but yeah, I'm sure you people have to get to work and stuff too. Let me see. Start. Oh my goodness. Holy shit. You guys are awesome. Had to run, take care. Jeannie Lynn, Kristen, J Red, D Johns, Dina, Bite My Bits, Big Boy, Cajun Butterfly, and OnlyFan official. I appreciate you guys. Yes, if you didn't hear, I was approved to officially be monetized. Actually this past weekend, and then they told me it was gonna take like 2 to 3 weeks, but then I woke up this morning and I had the badge in my it's like YouTube Creator Studio or YouTube Studio or something like that. I think it's Creator Studio. And I had the badge and it said you are, or it said, actually I'll tell you exactly what it said. It said congrats, you're a YouTube partner. Your passion can now pay off. Get started by setting up a way to earn. Let's go. So I thought that was pretty fucking cool. Um what, like it's hard? Just kidding. I'm totally fucking joking. I can't believe she fucking Jess's was hysterical. It's the other one there. When she tried to act like she was a fucking clip that fucking shit. Ugh. Fucking over it. Fucking over it. But yeah, this shit's just insane, and it makes me feel bad that like people have to like take their ex accounts down. And again, if you're being a shitbag, and I'm sorry, like that's the thing. Like if you posted my kid, I would want to know who you were. Do you know what I mean? So like, but I'm just saying, like, I just don't see many people out there like doing things that warrant the behavior that's being, and being attacked, and getting, their families doxxed. Like that's so fucking crazy to me. If you guys want to hang out for a little bit longer, I can. I'm gonna switch over to my laptop. Give me a second, okay? I'm just gonna go back to the house. I'll stay on here for a second. Ah, just like I suspected, everybody is still in bed. Oh, Iris, so we were both, everybody was right. Everybody was right. Thank you, Nona. I appreciate that. Looks like keeping her podcast as a guy, but doesn't seem involved enough yet. Right, Amy. So I was like gonna say that earlier when I had mentioned like Auntie Deb knowing all these little cunty fucking side characters in a sense where it post verdict, so not even fucking post first trial, post verdict, and it's like funny to me, like they come after the verdict. We've never once seen them at a standout at court. um Never. And they all of a sudden have an opinion on the people that stood out, raised money, did whatever across the board for Karen Reed. Yet they try to claim that they care about Karen Reed and her innocence and what was done to her. Some of them, anyways, not all of them. Some of them. Um, I can't imagine it being. I could never imagine, like, say for instance, right now, right? Okay, what a case that just wrapped up. Any case that just okay, Idaho 4. I know it was a while ago. But Idaho 4. I can't see myself, right, like right now, like going through that, like going through the content creator side of it, which I'm sure is fucking insane because there's so many people that probably reported on that, right? And again, I'm just using this for instance, like say it was a trial that was ended last week, whatever, but I didn't follow any of it, and I'm just going to go on to it now and see what's up, and then all of it I'm going to start attacking that, even if I did follow it and I didn't report on it, because clearly if these people are coming after the fact, they didn't start, at the beginning. If I say I did follow it and I'm just starting to now report on it, how dare you go for the fucking people that stood out and did the right thing? And you know what I mean? Like, how fucking dare you? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, you sat on your ass and you watched a trial and you watched it all play out online, and now you're gonna fucking be a cunt and utilize on our backs for you to make money? That's insane. That is not content creating. That is not content creating. Again, I'm still working my kinks out, and there are some things that I really like want to work on and progress on here on this channel. And I say it all the time, regardless if I come on here and stare at the screen and people are in the chat and want to talk, I greatly appreciate every single one of you being here, even right now. Again, I didn't have any plans for today. I just wanted to watch, the blood moon come. I didn't have anything planned because I haven't been working on anything because I've been dealing with my family. So, and I'm okay with that, and I don't want to deal with anything else. Like, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to watch the blood moon. And then last night when I had posted it to Twitter, I just posted it as a post on YouTube, and I had seen like a few people were kind of like excited about it, and I was like, you know what? And I looked at Anthony, and I was like, I'm gonna go live at like 5 a.m. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. I was like, I think I'm gonna do a live. And he's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. I was like, whatever. It's like, and then if people want to hang out after and like chill, I said, if I make it that long, I was like, listen, I'll set it up and we'll see if I even wake up. Again, long story long, if people are willing to even sit here and just stare at me while I stare back at them, I'm so fucking grateful for that. However, I'm not going to then go on social media and then find another parasocial circle and then judge those people and talk shit about them. That's not fucking content creating. Do you know what I mean? I'm never gonna judge anybody's like shtick or their grift or their business or their game or their story, but that's not content creating. Like you going and talking shit about us and judging us and having nothing to do with anything that was happening at the moment in the current time, and you want to come in after the fact and talk shit. Not only that, but you're making it fucking personal. Like, who are you? How dare you? So again, these people cannot be taken seriously. Their word cannot be trusted. Their opinion cannot be trusted because they're basing the opinions off of being ignorant fucking douchebags who don't know a blessed fucking thing, because they don't. It makes me wonder if, like a certain someone, it's like almost like a certain someone or someone's see a negative comment being made about Turtle Boy somewhere, and then they harp on it, and they go and find that person, and they try to get that person to then harp on Aiden in his world and what he's got going on, if that makes sense. That's what it seems like to me. But what do I know? My hair looks crazy and I look crazy, so judge away. I'm sure the fucking screenshots are coming and they can all suck my ass. There's that. I don't know how much longer I have because I'm sure baby daddy and the dogs will be up soon. And when they get up, I just want my undivided attention to be on him. So I will probably then log off. But if y'all are willing to hang out for the time being, then I am as well. Give me a second. Excuse me. Get the dog's water ready. I had gloves on. My hands aren't as bad as earlier, but I feel like the water, like the cold water, feels warm. Like that's scary. Excuse me. I need to order mats for them. If anybody has any like rubber mats they recommend for dogs, for like their water bowls and their food bowls, like let me know. Preferably something that's like, I mean, they're bigger dogs, so they have bigger bowls, but like not huge. But I use dish towels actually. It's honestly because one of them just fucking gunner. He slobbers everywhere sometimes. It's disgusting. I like run out in the kitchen and like slide. I've almost fucking fell on my ass because of a little jerk. Or fat jerk, I should say. Big jerk. Oh my god. I didn't even tell you guys. I don't think I told you guys the story about the flowers on my birthday. Did I? Alright, hold on one second. I'm gonna switch over. Hi, can you guys hear me? Can you guys just let me know if you can hear me? Sorry, I don't mean to be a pain. I just want to make sure. Was it 34 people? Well, thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm sure probably Jess is probably, I don't know if Jess has started by now. Aiden's probably Did we miss his live? I'll stop. Oh, he's right. He's live right now. Shit. Hold on, let's see.
We're gonna just start with a
I
regular
don't.
company domain.
Fuck!
We'll
I wish I knew how to
use
redirect.
play.com as
I don't know how to redirect people. But I would like to do that. And then maybe we can come back after. I don't know how long he's gonna be on, but I have a giant rubber tree.
example.
Oh,
And
I'm
then
on the wrong
we'll
fucking
use the
page because I have the other.
from Ray from Dallas is simply because Ray from
Oh
Dallas
shit, he's been on for
criticized
45
you.
minutes. Damn. You're gonna go live on Thursday? Yay! Sounds fun, boo. Can't wait. All right. Well, listen, I will wrap this up. There's only like 20. Yeah, there's only like 25 of you here now. I will wrap this up, and I will catch all y'all later. Mary B, let me know what you have up your sleeve, and we shall chat. I wish I could redirect you guys. I have to figure out how to fucking do that. Somebody told me, and now I forget. So I don't want to do all that. And yeah, Mary B, we'll talk. But I love y'all. And I plan on seeing, there's only 20. Yeah, go see Turbo Boy. Go see everybody else. Although I watch 2 channels all the time. But all right, I love you guys, and I'll catch y'all later. Okay. Have a good rest of the day.